Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hustle Playbook, where real conversation meet real people. I'm Nahomi Tato, streaming live and direct from the city of light to the city of Links, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Today, we are deep diving into the power of honest conversation about life, work, and what the future really holds, especially when you're starting over during uncertain times. And today, I'm joined by a very, very wonderful guest whose journey speaks to courage, growth, and reinvention. She's based in Dubai and she's an educator, and her story takes us from Cameroon to Dubai. Please join me, welcome Miss Nadesh Kemgwi. I hope I got the pronunciation of her name correctly. So let me give her the podium.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Hi, good afternoon.
afternoon.
Hi, Miss Naomi. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. So it's my pleasure you having me here. I'm so happy to be here today to share my experience, how I navigate through from Cameroon to the United Arab Emirates. My humble self, I'm called Kenyan Nadesh, but I prefer to be addressed as Miss Nadesh. I'm an early years educator here, classroom teacher here in the UAE. Also, I'm a strong advocate when it comes to early intervention. I am a licensed behavior therapist. I'm a national level 5 holder. I have my master's in special needs education. I am a licensed social work. Is everything going okay, Miss Naomi?
It's going okay. I'm getting you, but it's
Hi, Miss
actually
Naomi.
breaking. Yeah, it's going okay. I'm getting you, but it's actually breaking. Just
It's
continue,
still
please.
breaking.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just a brief introduction about me. I don't know what will be your next question. My
All
humble
right.
self.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no worries. Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Nadesh Kengwi. I hope I got the pronunciation correctly. Thank you so much for leaving your busy schedule because I know you have a very busy one with the uncertainty happening here in the UAE, and you teachers are working from home. Honestly, to work from home is not. It's not a walk in the park. Honestly, it's something. It's hard. It's hard work. People think working from home is easy. No, it's hard. Yeah, because the work never finishes. You are just on it and you keep on working to make things right. All right, so we would want to know, or the audience would love to know, what prompted you to leave your home country and why did you choose the United Arab Emirates of all places?
Okay, thank you very much again for giving me another opportunity to say about a little bit of myself, what prompted and what encouraged me to come into this country. Firstly, coming to this country was not my main role, my main plan of coming here, but at times things unfold. So there in Cameroon, I was still a teacher working in a primary setting. Then I got an information from a friend that was here as well, also working but not in the education setting. So she told me to come into the country with the salary that is here. If I convert it with our amount there in Cameroon, it is going to be more. So why not leave that penny that I'm getting from my country, Cameroon? I should rather come here, even if I get even a cleaning job, it will be more better and more encouraged rather than getting that one I'm getting there in Cameroon. Then I thought about it since also I'm someone that is so pushful, so industrious. I know when I come, I'm going to navigate my way through. So I did my little research about the country and what I could get like people do come here, they will not get any good job. They will go and they will be doing stuff like prostitution. They will go and things are very hard. People will live in bed spaces and all of that. It wasn't really easy when I gathered the information, but I said within myself, why waiting to go to the bigger country? I'm going to start first here in the United Arab Emirates. So that's how I made up my mind, and I said, no, I'm going to come.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Nadesh. I want to know why you said bigger countries, because sometimes we have that notions as West Africans always trying to downplay other places. Okay, this is a bigger country. So why did you use the phrase or the adjective bigger? We want to know because every country has its pros and its cons. So why did you think that, okay, this is a smaller place, let me just be here for some time and before I get to the quote unquote the better countries?
Okay. Okay, so before using that word, I intentionally use it because I was waiting for a question like this. When I say bigger country, it is not like UAE is not a bigger country. UAE is very good, very okay, everything is fine. But when I use the word bigger, I'm looking in terms of my children because I'm a mother of two. So I'm looking at somewhere that I can go and my kid to be able to have nationality and my kid to be able to have free education and my kid to be able to live there as a citizen of the country. That's what I mean by bigger countries.
All right, thank you so much for the clarity because people always use that word. So probably it was much more like your family was a motivational factor of so let's get okay, your friend told you to come to the UAE and probably you did the conversions and thought that okay, you're going to earn more. You said you were a teacher back at home. So can you be candid enough to let us know like how much you were earning as a teacher, as a primary school teacher in your home country?
Okay, so in my home country, I was earning 50,000 CFA. For those of you that can convert it, that is 300 dirhams. And that is not even a money, that is not even a token that I can use to eat for a month in this country. So you can see the big difference. The difference is really there. So my amount that I was earning there in my country was 50,000 CFA. Thank you.
Okay. All right, see, because sometimes friends and family members they are not usually honest on what is actually happening here. So, what did she tell you when it comes to the salary? What salary did she put to you that made you to skip and said, okay, this is actually where I want to be? What salary did she tell you? Because sometimes some people would give you an enormous salary, and when you do the conversions, it's going to look like, ah, my God, I'll be a millionaire in 2 years. So what salary
Yeah,
did she say?
exactly. Okay, so for her, by then she was a waitress. So she was
Okay.
earning 2,000 dirhams. So if we had to convert it by that time, it gave us approximately 350,000. Then I can remember that night I was on call with her. We had to calculate. I'm going to pay my space this amount. I'm going to fit with this amount. I'm going to send home this amount and I'm going to save this amount. So after doing all of that, and she had to like assure me, don't worry, when you come, I'm going to see how to bring you into my company. But that one was not even my major thing of her bringing me into her company. I had already made up my mind after my investigation that no matter what, I'm going to make something out of myself from this country in a positive way. Yeah.
All right, so that's really good. So let's deep dive when you had to leave everything that is familiar or that was familiar to you in your home country, Cameroon, and you decided, okay, it's about time. You made the visa and you packed your bags and you landed in the United Arab Emirates. What struck you the most? Like, what took you on a back first when you arrived? Before answering that question, let me ask: did you make any research?
Yes, I did little research about the country. I did
Okay, so
little,
what?
yes.
All right, so when you made the research, what did you find out?
When I made the research, what I found out was it I was seeing people posting about that there is bed space, people will live in bed space, ladies are coming here. they are doing this prostitution stuffs. I saw that also people making videos and posting in Facebook, posting in Instagram, and I'll go to comment section. I see people insulting the country, but I could see some few people also saying that I am who I am because of UAE. UAE is a very good place. UAE has helped me like this. UAE. So I close my eyes towards those negative comments and I checked toward the positive comment. There was one guy, I think that his name was I cannot really remember his name. I When I saw that his comment, I immediately went inside and I messaged him. I said, "Oh, bro, greetings," and he responded to me. So I started asking him. I saw this also and so post. I'm planning to come to the United Arab Emirates. So I saw this post. Please, can you tell me more better? Is it the wrong decision that I'm about to make, or I should move forward? So he was so honest and had to explain to me. Sis, let
Mhm.
me tell you, the country is not a bed of roses, but if you are hardworking, you can make it. There are people here then he started sharing pictures with me of his house that he has built in the country, his family, how his wife put to bed here, and all of that. And I was so motivated, I was so encouraged. And I said to myself, if he can do it, I'm going to do it. Now it got to this place when I've made up my mind, having my 5 years old daughter there with me and my parents, I had to leaving her also was not easy. Yeah, I had to leave her. Even though she has always been with my mom, I'm going to the university and all of that, but it was not really easy just leaving her like that. So I had to leave her. I had my petty businesses I was doing back there in the country. I had to leave the businesses and I said, you know what, I am going for this adventure. And for sure, what I'm going to look for, and I will get it. So I decided, I prayed to God, I covered it with the blood of Jesus. I explained it to my family and they understood with me, and I start I remade my decision and I start planning to make it. That was how I make it. That was how I came to the United Arab Emirates. All the buildings, all the things I saw. Do you know what? I just passed with a car. I don't even know, and they took me to Akrin.
Okay.
Like 5 years ago, before in Queen, people that have ever visited that area, they will know how the place was. Like if I will take pictures and I will send to people, they'll be like, "Are you sure you are in UAE?" I was just confused just at home. Even if I will go learn my course as a barrister, but I'm just seeing places. I'm not seeing anybody, just maybe one or two person passing. The place was just so I was just so confused and I was thinking like, is it the best decision I've taken? I would have stayed back in my home. Is it the United Arab Emirates they're talking about? I'm not even seeing any place, I'm not seeing people and all of that. So for the first 2 weeks, I think I regretted coming to the country because of my location.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right. So when you went to the bed, did you go to the bed spaces in Quain, or probably you went to somewhere, maybe someone's house or apartment? Because we have people who've not actually seen the bed space, because they came here prepared
Yes,
people to receive them.
exactly.
So how was it like?
Okay, yeah, regarding that one for accommodation stuff, I already discussed with that my friend. So since I had already done my research about the bed space thing, so I already had this negative mind towards it. And my parents also they knew about it and we agreed that no, I'm not going to live there. So they had to look for me a partition. And staying on my queen, places are not expensive. So I was really in a very good partition space. Yeah, so we're just two of us in a room. It was very good, the best and the room. Everything was very okay. That one I will not lie. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's you had a very good start. So you did not get into the bed bugs
Yeah.
and so on. That's actually
No.
wonderful. All right, so before we actually deep dive into how it was, the job hunts and so on, I want to ask you this and ask you firmly. Was there any time during this journey? How many years have you been here, Miss Nadesh?
I've been here for 5 years now.
Okay. So was there any time during this journey when you thought you made a mistake coming here?
That was just at the beginning. As I said earlier, the first 2 weeks. Aside from that, no. Up till now, I will still keep encouraging people.
Okay.
Dubai is a place to be.
All right. Okay, so let's deep dive into your actual experience. Like, what or how was the job search like? You came here, you were taken from DXB International Airport directly to McQueen, and the place was like deserted, and you were asking yourself so many questions because when you took pictures and sent over to friends, they were just like, "What's happening here? This is not UAE." However, we want to know from you like how the journey has been up to the point of you seated here today. Did you start by teaching, or teaching came only after? We need to know all of those stories, because you can be talking here and definitely you would motivate and inspire some other person who is watching, because people are living we are living in an uncertain times, and people are actually confused, really. They don't know what to go, what to do, where to go to. So if you can actually help us to give us a run through of how it has been like from the jobs. Let's start with the job search, and from there we are going to move over to how you left Queen and you found yourself in the other side of the coin. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you again for giving me another opportunity. So, regarding the job search, now from the airport, I was being taken to Oma Queen. There in the Oma Queen, I stayed there in my partition. The first day, I slept. The next day, when I wake up in the morning, I could not find anybody. I was just like, I started feeling bored, and I went out to just have a walk. So I saw one African guy coming back from work. So I just went to the guy, I greeted him, and I asked him, please, where are you coming from? He said he's coming from work. I said, wow, I would like to know, what are you doing? Then he told me about this barista. He told me about barista work. Then I said, how can I do this barista work? Because I don't have degree in barista. He said, no, it's not that one. It's the one they are making coffee. I said, really? Wow, I would like to do it. So he opened his phone and he started showing me images there. I was like, wow. I said, okay, please give me your number. He gave me his number. I went back home immediately. I did my research about the barista. Then I found out Africans are doing the job, ladies are doing the job. I said, wow, therefore mean I can do this. Even though I came with the mind also that if I get a teaching job, I'm going to find. Now I asked someone, how can I know if there is any school around here, if there is any nursery, anything around here? So they asked me, I can do my search. I did my search and I saw one nursery, no nursery. I walked
Mhm.
and I went there. So when I went there, they gave me the position of a class teacher. But you know, when you are doing something because you just want to have a name that I'm in
Mhm.
this position, you don't feel fulfilled.
Mhm.
I stayed there for 1 week plus. I was not feeling fulfilled. I was not feeling I'm delivering the right information. I was feeling so unease. Then I decided to leave the place. I said, no, I'm going to get myself more equipped with UAE experience, then I will come back definitely to this field. I left. I started doing barista training. I asked people around, where can I get this barista's training and all. They directed me to one of our African lady also, and today she's my mentee.
Okay.
So that yeah, today she's coming to education fee and I'm her mentor. So they directed
Yes.
me to this lady. I went to her, I asked her. She said, yeah, I'm supposed to pay. I said, how much? She took 1,000 dirhams. That was my last penny I had with me. I pleaded with you. She said no, 1,000 dirhams. I gave her the 1,000 dirhams. I said, no worries. I know. I was going there every day. She taught me for 2 weeks. After that 2 weeks, there is one lady also. She has gone back to her country. I think at times I will just say some certain things because of karma. I was
Mhm.
crying. I don't have money to eat. My money is finished. I felt shy to call my parents back home for them to send me money. And when I finished this job, this lady, they had vacancy in their company. She had to take me 900 dirhams. I called back home and they sent me 900 dirhams. They took for me as
Again,
commission.
can I ask?
Again.
Can I ask? Was she Cameroonian
Yes,
or a different national?
Nigerian.
Okay, all right. That's it.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah, she's a Nigerian, and now she has gone back home. She's in my DM every day. By the way, she wants to see how to come back and all of that. So she took me 900 dirhams, giving me a job that they are not supposed to do visa. I kept on insisting and asked her, please, because I got information also from people that if you don't have visa, and I came with 3 months visa, I've already spent until 1 month is almost finished. It's left 2 months. So I kept on saying, please, no problem. I'll ask my parents to give me this money, but I want to know if they will do me visa. She said, yes, they will do visa. I gave her that money. I stayed there for more than 1 month. When my visa is almost getting finished, then she does not want me to have any contact with the boss. Then one day I
Oh,
just sneak, I came out of the place. I went and met the boss. I said, good afternoon, good evening. It was evening, good evening, sir. He said, good evening. He said, how can I help you? I started explaining. I said, I'm the barrister here. I'm working so, 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 so. My visa is coming finish. I'm not hearing anything. Then he said, but he's not doing visa. And he called that lady name that the lady did not inform me. I said, no, she told me they are doing visa. I said, I don't know that they are not doing visa. He said, no, he's so sorry they are not doing visa. I said, okay, sir, I'm so sorry, I'm not going to continue. Ah, that was another start of frustration. Before they could even
oh,
give me my pay that I've worked a little bit for that month, it was not easy. But I still took it upon myself. I cannot work here, they're not giving me visa. What am I going to stay here and do? So that day I was left with 2 more weeks. I
mhm.
stopped. I stopped working there. I did not go anymore. I was just going that they should give my salary. They should give my salary. When I came back after 2 days, this one of my sister, I called her. She was in Dubai by then. I called her. I said, please, I want to come. Let's go do home and job search in Dubai. Since I'm in Omaquin, the places there are limited. Let me come. She told me, okay, you can come. Mind you, I went. They were living in Satwa. That room. I mean, there were 7 of them girls in one room.
Room.
When you wake up at around 2 a.m., 12, no one is inside. Around, look around, I'm not seeing anybody. I slept there one night. Then around 5 o'clock in the morning, I asked them, where are you people coming from? Everybody will say, I'm doing night shift. I said, night shift? With this type of attire, I just said within my mind. I stayed quiet because I know my research I have done. I said, maybe these people are doing bedi stuff here. I said, let me sleep the next day. Then I told them, please, in the morning, you people should go and show me around. Let me see how I can submit my document in 1 or 2 places. This one were telling me, no, do you know how long we have been looking for job? Do you know how you think that you have come, you are so special? I said, please, let me go and look for job. Please, people should show me. If you don't want to follow me, show me. Then 2 of them stayed back at home. That day is like they did not go for their hustle. I had to talk to them and encourage them that night. They listened to me. They said, okay, in the morning we are going to go. That night as we are sleeping, breaking money, they said these people are coming. I don't want to call their name. They are coming to take them in that room. That's how someone was hitting me like this. I said, God, I just turned. I can remember I just turned, picked down my bag. I
Oh.
ran. I ran and went and stayed in one place. I begged someone to put me credit because I didn't even know how to put credit. Nothing. Someone to put me
After
credit.
staying over 2 months.
See, I did not even know how to put credit. Someone put credit for me. I had to call my parents directly. I cried. I cried. I said, this is a situation. I want to come back. This is a situation I found myself in. Because if I don't come back, maybe you will hear they'll send me back in another way. I cried. I cried. My father told me, why you are going through all of this? You are not telling me. I said, no, all the thing just came shock. I was working as a barrister. And this just happened all just in a sudden 1 week, everything like this. And my father told me, okay, that your visa is left how long? I told him. They still send me money again for visa renewal. While that visa is on my phone, I'm still talking to that lady where we have gone and hide. I told the lady, okay, please in the morning, let's just still go and look for job. I'm having my CV in that my bag. Then we went now in the morning, we went around that place, Dubai Mall, World Trade Center, and all of that. We are depositing. We deposited. I'm meditating. I'm praying. I'm just talking to God. After that, they said, okay, let's go back home. I told them, I'm so sorry. My spirit is telling me not to go back there. I'm going back to Oma Queen today. From there, I just left them. I went to Oma Queen. As I reached Oma Queen, The next minute they are calling me that I should come. They have taken me for one place there in World Trade Center to come and work as a barrister.
Oh,
There
that's
is,
great.
yeah, there is this lady, Malike. She's also Malike Lifestyle. She's also in TikTok. I will never forget this lady. She contributed to that my journey.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Even though when I went there also working as a barrister, it was not very easy because the place, it was entering a lot. The place was entering a lot. So immediately the man told me to give my passport. They should start my document. I had already applied in one of my previous restaurant that I left there before I became a teacher. So I worked there in that World Trade Center for 1 week. When they were about to do my document, this that my former place, Arabian Tea House, they called me along the way. So I compared the two salary. That one was more. Now I left. I went, I told the people, the man, I'm coming, please give my passport. I have an emergency. Then I went now to Sharjah. That was the turnover of my life. I went to Sharjah. I started working in that place. And I had to bring those girls that were living in Satwa and they were living that life. I brought two of them into that company. So at least it helped them as well. So from that time, before we continue, that was the turnover of my life.
Okay, so let me just break the transmission there, and we want to break the ice for now because that's a lot of information. So I saw that you're married, so you are a Mrs. And
Yeah.
sometimes people have different talks about Dubai not finding love. So I wanted to ask, how did you find your partner? Is it in the Dubai where people are complaining that there's no love, or it's something that was already molded before you left home to come over?
Okay. This is something I have told, I think, just our marriage godparent and one lady that came to me that I should motivate her. Any other person that comes, I love to keep this part for me because me and my husband also, I will say it's something God planned. When is the right time, it's going to happen. Now, me working in Sharjah as a barrister, I worked there for 1 year. I will just be taking it, then let me link it how I met my husband. I worked in Sharjah for 1 year, and after 1 year, I started thinking like, ah, I'm just here because my home was very close to the work. I would just go
Mhm.
to the house, doing off, I will stay at home, just like that. I started thinking, but how do I want to live my own life? I don't have any boyfriend. I just stay and all like that. How is it going to be? Then I would just be praying to God and everything. Just of a sudden, I don't know where the spirit came from and all of that. I just wrote my company and told them I'm going to meet my boyfriend in Dubai. Behold, I never knew my husband, nothing. I started giving them hits. I'm going to meet my boyfriend in Dubai. I'm going to meet my boyfriend in Dubai. That's just it. And my husband also on his side, he was living in company accommodation. He did not renew his visa. So the coincidence was just everything was just going. So I just like kept telling my company, I never ever knew my husband. I'll just keep telling them, I'm going to meet my husband in Dubai. My husband is in Dubai because we have a branch in Dubai. Transfer me in Dubai, transfer me in Dubai. They kept on saying, why? Okay, you have boyfriend. Why all this time you are saying you don't have, you don't have? You said you don't have husband. You wrote in your document you're single, and now why you're saying husband? I told them I have husband. Allow me, I want to go to Dubai. That's it. And
Okay.
they refused. After 1 month, one day I am off, I'm staying at home, then a message enter my phone. It entered, they say you have been transferred to Dubai. So from tomorrow you start working from Dubai. Hey, I look my left, I look my right. I don't know Dubai. I've never stayed in Dubai. Part of that one day I went to Satwa. How am I going to cope? I said, God, which type of life is this? Then I checked my phone. I saw one of my brother that we are all coming from same area there in Boyam, Mr. Ray. I called him. I said, Mr. Ray, please, it is like this. I know you have been in this country for a very long time. Can you please check me a space that I can live in Dubai? Please just check. That was how he gave me my husband number. That was how he gave me my husband number because my husband was doing that business of bed space and partition.
Bed space.
So he gave me my husband number. Then when he gave me my husband number, I started chatting my husband up. Then he was like, because my husband has this rule, he's not dating his tenants. So God used him not to give me space. He was having space, but God
That's
used
a
him.
very good role.
I'm telling you, yeah. So this thing is really, each time I sit and I reflect, then he messaged me, I don't have space. Then I told him, why you make me did look at the time and you're telling me now you don't have space? He said, no, sorry, I don't have space. I cannot give you space, but I will refer you to someone. So he referred me to another person. I went and stayed in that person's place. Then I went and stayed there. Every time he will message me and check about me. How are you today? Hope you're fine then. Then after 1 month, he messaged me, I've gotten space now. Can you come and check it? Then when I went to check the place, he was there now in the room. So he was showing me the space. He told me, can you have a drink with me? That was how we started interacting, and we did not even date for long. And he said, let's get married and all of that.
Okay.
So that's it. And everything, when I sit and I check and I reflect everything and all of that, I said no, it was something destined from God and all. That was it. And I got pregnant and we made our wedding, went back home, both of us made our wedding, came back. And it was very easy for me to tell him, because my wish has always been, God, I want a husband that will be in the same field like me. I want a
Mhm.
husband that will be in the same faith like me. It was very easy for me to tell him, babe, can you leave this profession and get to education profession? He understood and he came in education profession. Now he's
Oh,
doing same thing like me. And I told him also, babe, can you leave your Christianity and join mine? He accepted and we went, he got baptized and all of that. So I will say that we still have real love in UAE.
oh, okay. All right. So, should someone be listening? Single. I am single. Should someone be listening and they are looking forward having a partner here? What are you going to advise them as someone who found their spouse here? So, what are you going to advise them? Because that's a real struggle for some ladies here in the UAE.
Yes, perfectly. I do understand that it's not easy, especially nowadays. That most men, when I talk with most men, they will be like, "We cannot find true love ladies here in the UAE because of what the ladies they are thinking about." Also, we have tend to play them around also. So the thing is, you as a girl, when you meet that right partner, you will know.
Mhm.
When you meet the right man, you will know. It will automatically signal in your body. You will know there will be some changes. You don't need to do too much. When the right person comes for you, it's automatically going to signal in your body the way both of you are going to cooperate, the way informations are going to flow. But that notwithstanding, as a lady also, do not
Mhm.
stay quiet because you want the man to be doing all the talking to know that the man is serious or no. First of all, check if this guy is coming to you, do your background check. Is this person first somebody that can be changeable? Is
Mhm.
this person first someone that can easily be flexible the way you want? Because you must not have a perfect man. That's something.
Yeah.
My husband was never someone that will stand to take a picture. He will never ever agree. And I always wanted something like I keep telling him, yeah, babe, one day we are going to start lifestyle because I love to be on camera. And slowly, slowly, I'm changing. Yeah, I love to
Oh,
be
I
on
agree.
camera. So slowly, I'm changing him, and it's working. So you will never find a perfect man out there. If you keep sitting that you want to find a perfect man there, if you see someone that you can change, you can go with the person. If you see someone that really loves you genuinely, also you will know. There is no formula. I will not tell you someone that texts you every day. No. I will not tell you that someone that takes you to club or buy you clothes or no. Once that right person is there, you will know. Just be flexible also to respond to the person messages and all of that. Yes. So that's it.
All right, so thank you so much. But still on the love issue, because this issue is what is so prominent. You're so prominent and you have very big following on TikTok, and you know that this particular topic about love in Dubai. finding love in the desert. It's something that is so hard. Until I actually myself, I've written a book about it, and I termed the book, or I named the book Men in Heels, right? Because it's so hard, right? Because people are not using their true face when it comes to this love issue. So you
Exactly.
said we need to actually, there's no perfect person, which is very 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 correct. So, and you would know as a woman when the right man comes around. That's what you said. I'm just taking your words now.
Exactly.
Right. So I actually want to know how it feels like when the right person comes, because sometimes when women, or I've also been told that when the right man comes, you would feel it. So, from your own point of view, from someone that is already married, so how did you actually feel it? What are the signs and symptoms, if you want to share?
Okay. Yeah, fine. So before I go to how you are going to feel when the right man come, I would like to just talk on this small thing. Your husband might not be very far from you. As ladies
Okay.
living in the United Arab Emirates or any part of the world, you need to see how you can first of all work on yourself, on the men around you. Work on yourself, on the men around you. Some of you
Mm.
might be there, you're living in bed spaces. The man up your bed might be your future husband. That man up your bed might be that man also that is looking for a wife. The way you will wake up every day and greet him, good morning, how was work today, and all of these things. Nature can bring both of you together. But if you are just being that type of lady that always you're nagging in the room, off the light, do this and do that, all these things can be limitation for you as well. So you never can tell where your husband can come from. Another thing, going to some of the signs and symptoms. Now, this is away from, let me say, it's away from love, because some people they know how to fall in love. They can fall and broke, fall and fall, all of those things. When this perfect man comes for you, that man you're with, that will be your future husband by the grace of God. He cannot be, he cannot be even for 2 days without checking on you. Even for one day, he cannot be without checking on you. It's very impossible.
My
Likewise,
sister,
when he send you
can I
money,
just cut you? Sorry that I'm cutting you. You say he cannot
yeah,
be.
sure.
Some men can actually love. I'm just saying, I don't know, but some men will actually love you, but ego. Some men have a very big one, of which they actually would be doing that rat and cat game of not answering your call, or probably this and this and this. So I just wanted to pinpoint that. But let's continue, ma'am.
Okay. See, with men, first of all, that are having this pride and all of that, it's a no, no, no area. Because what they will show you during relationship is going to be double share of what you will go inside and see. So
Thank
when you
you.
start seeing some of those red signs, when you start seeing some of those red signs, no need to say, oh, let me go and try. Maybe I will change him. No, it's not that change that I'm talking about. Oh, it's not that one that I'm talking about. Please, if a man cannot check on you during relationship, when you get inside, forever is too long to put benefit of doubt. To go and say I do forever is too very long, because inside you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. All those things he was hiding from you, you will see it when both of you are inside. So please, some of the signs for me that I will see in a man, and I understand that this person really have my time. This is somebody that we can be together. If the man is checking on you, no day will pass without that man even messaging you to tell you hi. A man will not just get up and go to somewhere without even letting you know that he's going to that place. A man will just be, he knows that rain has fallen, and this your area, they've heard that something has happened here, and he will not check to know if you're fine. A man will just be. He will never speak with you to know how the how with your future. What are you planning? What you want to be in future, and all of those things. He just care by telling you, okay, please, can we have lunch together? Can we have this together? Can we go outing? All those type of men like this is a no, no, no for me. A man that does not care about your mental well-being, it's a no, no, no for me. A man that cannot add value to your life is a no, no, no for me. When I talk about value, it's not by giving you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about giving you money, but the advice. But
Mm.
the advice that a man will give you. That's why, as a woman, before a man meets you, have something that is putting food on your table. So you will not be that lady that is too greedy, and you want a man, even you be with a man, immediately you just want that man to start paying your space. He understands perfectly well that he needs to pay your space. And that's
Mhm.
how you will know if it's a responsible man. Also, 1 month, 2 months will not pass without him checking, babe, how are you paying your bills?
Thank you.
A
Thank
man that
you.
will just be and he wants to come and sleep on your space without checking how you are paying your bills, that is a no, no, no man. A man that will
Thank
just come and eat your food and will not check how you cook that food is a no, no, no area to go. You will see a man that both of you are planning to get married. You want to be a future with this man, and that man, each time the man have a call, the man will go and hide somewhere to answer that call. It's a no, 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 no for you. And for
thank
me, I don't know about other people. Any man that is having password on their phone is a no, no, no for me. It's a no for me. Some people will say it's good. My husband don't have password.
Oh, that's great.
I have password, but he knows my password. Even before when we were dating, we exchange phones. Our family account is on his phone. I touch it every second. And that was these same things. I aligned it during the time we were dating.
Mhm.
If I receive password, then that's the minute the rebirth of problem. I don't know about other ladies, but I just believe if you are dating someone, if you are dating me, both of us have decided to become one. I am not there to play or joke with you. So if you want to keep your password away from me, therefore me, you're still doubting me. And if you're still doubting me, know me also, I'm still giving you benefit of doubt. Let us just be. By the time we are no longer doubting ourselves, then we can come again together. So all of these little things you need to check. You will not go and see a man that is still taking the trouser and putting under the buttocks, and you think like you want to make life easy. Some men, they have not dated, they want to taste. Your friend will come in the house and they will start looking. All of these are red signs. All of these are red signs. A guy is sleeping, there he has key for his door, but he will not check. All of these things are red signs. They are red signs. You will mistakenly keep something and it falls, and he will shout at you, why did you? All of these things are red signs. You will be with a guy and he'll never check on you how your family is doing. All of these things are red sign. And for those of you that are single mothers, you be with a man, the man is never checking how that your child is doing. That's red sign. So you need to check all of these things. You see if you can talk to the guy for him to be able to change, because some people are not doing because they don't know. So if you talk to him and he changes, fine. If he does not change, I will tell you, my sister, carry your bag and run. So that's what I can say regarding that one. Miss Naomi?
Yes, thank you
Okay.
so much because I'm also learning, okay? Thank you so much. Oh, you said something when you said before, you said you talked about your husband can be the one that is mounting you. Ah, my Dubai girls, I don't know if they accept to that one because most of them don't even want to hear bed space guys, and that is the trap that some of us or some girls fall into. What do you have to say about that? Is it that some ladies are preparing, or they are only waiting for ready-made, or they are looking for people they can grow with, or probably they are afraid to grow up with a man or build with a man, and the man later on tells them, "Oh no, we don't want, we cannot
Okay.
actually don't want to do
Okay.
that." So what do you have to say about that?
Okay. Regarding that one, I will speak with example. This lady
Mm.
Malika that I called her here before. This lady, she started with her guy in bed space. She has been in this country, I think, for over 10 years now. She started, they met themselves in bed space. The day she told me this story, oh my God, I almost shed tears. She showed me their before picture. That guy is not even a Cameroonian. She showed me the boy is a Kenyan. She showed me their before pictures. All of that. How they were living in bed space. She met the guy in bed space, how they were suffering and all of that. It's not guarantee, but the way a boy will treat you when he does not have, trust me, the possibility that when he has, he will change is very limited. A bad man is a bad man. Whether he has money or he don't have money, you will hear the way he speaks. You will hear the way he will communicate. That lady now, she's there living in an apartment here in Anada with the husband, two beautiful kids. They are enjoying. They are fine. Now I have my younger sister. She will soon visit me in 2 hours time. She'll be here. When I brought her from Cameroon, she came here. I put her in my bed space. She was there. She was living up bed. Then my next tenants in the other up beds, both of them started dating. People were telling me when I come, the people will tell me and all of that. I put her down. I spoke to her. When I spoke to her, I realized now when she got work, she left. Then after 1 month, the boy also left. Then after my investigation, I realized that both of them are living together. Now they are living together. I went to them, I spoke to them. I told them, okay, if you have made up your mind that you want to be together, I spoke to that boy like that and I spoke to them. They are going to Cameroon next month to get married.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So this is to tell you people that this life we have no in anything you do, even if you go and meet a boy that is in an apartment today, you people
Mm.
can still be. There is no probability that people will get married.
Okay.
There is no probability. Check all the signs. You are every human being is unique. You have what Miss Naomi has what she wants in a man. I have
Mm.
what I want in a man. But there are
Uh-huh.
times as a woman we need to be more softer in the qualities we want. If you can get your men and rebrand them for the way you want, it's going to be okay. Considering that the men are able to be changed. Because some men, their mind are just stuck now. You want to do this? No, 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 no. But don't also do it out of competition.
Okay.
So whether in the bed space, in partition, in room, in the streets, in the church, anywhere, you feel like this man is the right man for me. My sister, my brother, I'm telling you, people move on. Move on. You don't know where you people will start. You don't know where you people will start, where you people will go, and all of that. This is me. Before me and my husband were working on food, going everywhere. We will work on food. Today we are in car. We did not start from having a car. So this life, when it comes to marriage, there is no formula. There is no formula. At times, it's not even the men, it is you, the ladies. Because some of them are living in that bed space, you don't know their worth.
Yeah.
Me and my husband have done best. Before I met my husband, he has done best business for 3 years. I came and met him, we did it for 2 years. I have tenants, they are telling us their stories and all of that. So many of them, they're in their companies, they put my husband name because my husband is that type of person that he is so introvert in such a way that everybody comes and tell him their secrets. He will not tell even me. So his tenants, they love him a lot. Everyone will come and confine in him. They will come and confine in him. Some of them, they are worth. They are living in that bed space not because they cannot afford partition. Not because I had engineers living in bed space. They in Bojman, my bed space in Bojman. They are living there. People having money, you will see their salaries are ending 6,000 dirhams. They are living in bed space. You will think because they are ending. No, they have money, but they are saving it. Some of them came with a perception here that, oh, there was one that he got dupe. He wanted to
Mhm.
travel to US, he got dupe. And when I saw the transaction, it was almost 13 million. And I looked at him like this. I said, so you have 13 million in this house? That was when he
Wow.
started crying and exposing everything. He started crying and exposing everything. That guy came, he was not up to 1 year that we went and picked him from the airport and he came to UAE. And he got a very good job, but he was living there in the bed space. To cook even, he would just go and make his empty rice and eat. He just needed a wife that will brand him up. I had so many of them there. I would look for girls to even give them and all of that. But you see some girls that will come and they'll start telling them to come and tell me to give them down beds. You have not even been with a guy for 1 month. You want to just change his lifestyle automatically. You are not giving him reason so you people can move from up bed to down beds. So at times the problem is not the lady is there. It's not the man, it's the lady. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Nadesh, or Miss Nadesh, the advocate. That's her name on TikTok. For those who are looking at her and they are like, "Oh, who is this woman giving us some very great value?" Thank you so much because you're actually talking to me. Before we continue the session, it's an interesting one, I would say. But before we continue the session, I just want to ask you before we get into how you transition from being a barrister to your actual teaching profession. I want to ask you this, and honestly, right, with the current situation in the UAE, do you think it's going to affect teachers? Do you know some teachers is already affected? And do you think people would love to come here to actually find jobs at teaching?
Okay, now with the current situation in UAE, first of all, we want to tell UAE thank you so much. The country is so secured, everything is fine, just for the fact that we are doing online learning. And this is a time they are going to check us, the teachers, if our IT level is really high, because we have a lot of modification we need to do. Now, in the level of has it affected people, educators? Yes, a lot of them, especially those learning support assistants. It has affected them because they are working with only one parent. Most of them are working with only one parent. So the parent has traveled. Automatically, if your employer has traveled, the employee will automatically not have a job. So most of them has lost their jobs. And for some schools, maybe they had just new teacher assistant that they employed. Of course, because of this, they might just tell them to hold on. So some of them has been held to just wait for the subsequent days and see how things are going to unfold. Of course, we are fine, everything is fine, the country is so stable. So it has affected some people, but for us, the main classroom teachers, everything is going on well because we are delivering our lessons online. And though it's not very easy because some children they tend not to concentrate and all of that, but as the days are going, parents are helping them, and we are helping control their mics and all of that. The kids are getting the information. So for those of you watching me and you're thinking like maybe you want to come into the country to get the teacher position now, or to be in the education field, I will tell people whether this period or whether not this period, if you are traveling, don't put it in your mind, I am coming in to get this particular position. Anything you come, you find yourself, that is a positive job. When I say positive job, I hope you understand me. That is a positive job, something that is not illegal, a legal job that you find yourself inside, even if it's cleaning job. You can pick it for a while you await the future. You can pick it while you arm yourself for the future. UAE is a very good place to start. UAE is a very good place to save your money. UAE is a very blessed land. So if you're coming into this country, don't just put your mind in one place that you want to do this particular thing. Some of us did not just dive and get into the field. We had to use some narrow ends before we got into. Your own might be so honey. You come and you just get it. Everybody have their grades. Everybody have their oil on their heads. But then again, do you know your level of your grace? So if you are thinking of coming into the United Arab Emirates, just be flexible. Open your mind to welcome any legal job that meets you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nadesh, the advocate. Thank you so much for that valuable advice. So let's deep dive into how you transition from being a barrister, because that's where you started. You said you had to move from the barrister job, which was giving you Sharjah, and you said your husband is in Dubai, and they had to transfer you to Dubai, and you met your husband. So let's see how you transition. Before telling us the courses that you did, let's see how you transition from being a barrister to actually getting a spot as a teacher here in Dubai, because someone could be watching and that's going to help them or give them a push.
Okay. So how I transition from barrister to the teacher. Now, working as a barrister, I'm already having my certificate from my country. Then I don't want to talk about any course now. Let me just talk about that one. I'm working, my first contract finish. When it finished, I'm like, oh, so I'm going to renew again this contract because I'm this one person that I don't like to work in one place for a very long time. That's why you see me. I finished my first contract in the nursery. Now I'm in big school because I love growth. I believe in lots of professional development. So I don't like to see myself in one position for a very long time. If I start a contract with this one, no, I will start another contract with other positions. That's me. So when I finished that my 2 years contract in Arabian Tea House, I was so skeptical and I'm like, so I'm going to renew this contract again due to the fact that that period I just put to bed. So I told my husband, I'm so sorry, but if these people will happen to renew me, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure I'm going to work with them up to 6 months. So they renewed me in September. In that September, as they renewed me, I worked September, October, November. That November, I did my research. I saw that schools will be starting in January. So as schools will be starting in January, I set upon myself, I'm going to use this period to look for job. So one day, one of my tenants, she will always wake up and go to school, but I never knew she's working in school because barrister was working night shift. So I will go in the night and come back and sleep. So one day when I had off, so I saw her. The next time again I had off, I still saw her in the house, and I'm like, what are you working? What's your profession? Then she was like, she work in school. I said, you work in school? Which school? She said, no, she work in one nursery like that. She told me. I said, okay, wow. Please, can I also work in school? She said, which certificate are you having? When I told her my certificate, she screamed. She said, really? You have all of this? What are you doing there? I said, yes, I have. She said, okay, my school is having an open interview. I want you to go and attend. Show me your CV. I gave her my CV. She said, wow, your CV is perfectly okay. It's very good. You're good to go. The lady, teacher assistant. So she gave me the CV back. I went that day for the open interview. I went there, I met this other skin color, and all of that. So they told me, as they saw me black, they said, no, the interview, the one attested document, your document is not attested and all. I said, okay, no worries. I went in one corner and I cried. I said, oh God, that's I'm seeing so many people, but I'm not seeing this our skin color. I left. Then I came back. I met that lady. She said, how was it? I said, they said I've not attested my document. I was so confused. I told my husband. My husband started making 1 or 2 calls, sent my document, and it was attested. After 1 week, they gave it back to me. Then I took the reception number. I called those people as if I am a parent that want to come and register. So I called them and I told them, that I want to come and register my child. I need to see the HR and I want to give 1 or 2. I don't know how God used me, but they had to tell me, okay, the HR is on signal, though she's busy with some interviews for primary, but you can just come, maybe she'll give you time. So that day, the first time that the interview, my own interview I went, that time was for nursery. So this time that I called them after 1 week, it was for primary. So I went there, I dressed professionally, I took them my attested document, I went. So when I went at the reception, I said, I'm the person who called. I want to see the HR. They say, yes, ma'am, how can we help you? You want to register your child? I said, no, I'm here for interview. They were shocked. I said, I'm here for interview. They said, no, the HR already booked people that they are going to. I said, no, let me just have a seat. I took my chair. I sat where the other people that have booked them, that will interview them. I sat there, no black skin. I sat there and waiting. Then it was not up to 5 minutes. The HR came out and asked, is there anybody here for classroom teacher in the nursery? I just put up my hand. She called me and took me inside. My interview went perfect. Everything went perfect because I had done this special needs education also and all of these things. So they told me, okay, we are going to give you position of a Senko teacher, coordinating all of these LSAs and the special needs position and all of that. So I told them, no, I'm so sorry. I did not come here for this position. I came here for teacher position. Because if you're giving me this position, I don't have a real in-depth knowledge on how to lead people. I need to first of all be able to lead myself in the field before I can be able to lead people. They said, no, you speak so well. Your certificates, everything is good, so you can go. I said, no, I'm so sorry. If I will have to do it, then please, I will need you people to put in my ID that I'm class teacher, not as this one. They told me, okay, no problem. Can you go for demo? Ah, they said, can you go for demo? No, they said they'll get back to me. Then she took me picture. I said, okay. Then I went home. As I went home, the next day they sent me message that I should go for 3 days demo. Then I went. I took sick leave. I sent it to my company, Arabian Tea House, a barista, the plum doing barista. I gave them 3 days sick leave. Then I went for demo. I went for demo. I acted like someone that has been in the field. I was so flexible, smiling, playing, following instructions, doing like my demo was super good. Immediately I finished that demo, the manager came and told me, don't worry, you are taken. That's it. So as I went, after 2 days, they sent me my offer letter. I was shocked and I look at it. I say, I looked at it. I said, what? So I had to immediately, my husband was still skeptical. My husband was shocked, confused, and all of that. This transition is so urgent. It's so not like so urgent, but so it just came like a force and all like that. Are you sure it's real like that? We took our phone, started. I said, no, it's real. I've gone there, I did demo and all. Then I called our HRO. I told that I have an emergency. I have a new baby. I need to go back home and take care of my child and all. They said they just renew my distance. I said, no, it's urgent. I need you people to cancel me urgently. They said, no, they cannot. They just did my visa. I said, I just wrote them, sent them an email. I said, cancel me. It was not easy. The type of force, I don't think, but I just believe that is just me. When my time reached to leave as well, there is that force that is pushing me, yeah, that do it like this, and everything is just going. I sent them the email. They called me, okay, come this day for cancellation and all. Then I started working in that nursery from January. So that was how I got into.
All right, thank you so much. That was an amazing one. You just followed your heart and got what you wanted. Because some people are here right now, because I know a lot of teachers, a lot of LSA, they followed you from your platform, and they came here to listen to you talk. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, because we have over 16 people watching. Thank you so much. So we want to know, right? We want to actually know, when you started with your certificate back from Cameroon, and subsequently, which other certificates did you do? Please try to be very, expand on this. Let's know the kind of degree you had back at home, and let's know the kind of, certificates or degree you had here in the UAE, and how and where you acquired that, and the time frame, so that someone can pick a lesson here today that is going to help them to forge ahead.
Okay. So I will tell you people first. I don't want anybody to feel like I don't have this certain certifications. I cannot have the job. Please. I am just someone that loves professional growth. My certificate should not intimidate you in any way. Okay? It should not intimidate you in any way. Just that I love professional growth. That's me. So now coming from my country, Cameroon, I did my master's in this in guidance and counseling. I did my master's in guidance and counseling. I did my degree in educational psychology. So I came with that two certificates. So why I came with that two certificates, then I came and I saw that the field of special needs is selling here. Immediately I started my master's there online. I started my master's in special needs because I knew I needed it as well. I started pursuing my master's in special needs, and that was something I was doing. Just my husband knew about it. I was doing like on the ground. So it took me a long time to do it because I was not consistent and I was not like, just now I finally finished it and all of that. Some people will be like, Miss Nade, you're having two masters. Yes, I did the two. But the one in person was in guidance and counseling. The one online was in special needs. Then I came to the UAE with those two certificates.
Okay.
Now I checked the markets and I saw that we have a lot of special needs children in this country. Then I was wondering, what if I am being placed also? I don't have practical knowledge. How am I going to go about it? What if I'm being placed in a classroom that I have special needs children? How am I going to go about it? I said, okay, which course can I do? Trust me, I'm getting my information from Google and all of that. I checked the which course can I do? I saw this ABA course, I saw a SEN course, I went and I did it. I did my ABA, I did my SEN. But then I did not still get the exact knowledge that I wanted. So I was still like skeptical. It's not practical, just something online. It's not going. Then I went and I got this position in that my nursery. It required me to do more studies. That was when I went and I did my license for ABAT. I did my license for ABAT. Also, while I was teaching, I realized that I need to work on my articulations the way, and we need to teach the children phonics. I need to give them literacy and all of that. I went also and I did my diploma in phonics. I did my diploma in phonics. I did my diploma in language and communication, so I can be able to know how to give the right pronunciation, to give the right articulation, how to coin my mouth when I'm talking to the children, and all of that. So I went and I did these diplomas. Then which other certificates did I do? Like I did a lot of CPDs. I did a lot of CPDs. I did the ones in safeguarding. I did the ones in first aids. So I did a lot of CPD courses as well to promote myself. That was the time I was following things in TikTok. Then I saw this woman, Mommy Tilly. I saw Miss Mimi there talking in Mommy Tilly's life. I said, "Oh, I've seen somebody that matched my energy." Because I had this vision of coming online, giving people knowledge and all, but I did not know how to go about it. So I was just coming online, just speaking about life in UAE and all of that. So that was when I met Miss Mimi. So when I met her, then I contacted her. We both in communication. I started doing my ABAT and all, improving my knowledge with the teaching also she's doing. I did my further research. I brought in my knowledge. That's it. That was my turnover point. Then I started teaching people, giving the information, creating groups, giving my contacts, creating connections for people to bring jobs, and I'm helping the community. So that's it.
All right, Ms. Nadesh, the advocate, thank you so much. Can you be candid enough to tell us the schools that people can actually go to have this certification? All right, let me just paint a scenario. Should someone with an advanced level or ordinary level, or what the Nigerians call WAEC, come here and they are looking forward getting into the classroom, what steps should they take to
Okay.
actually get to your point, even without the master's or the first degree? Yeah.
Okay. So now, someone with an advanced level, if you want to get into the teaching field, I will first of all tell you, I don't want you people to start looking at, I want to get into the primary, I want to get into the secondary, you can start from the nursery. You can start from the nursery as a teacher assistant. But nowadays, mostly they will ask you people to get your cash level 2. But if you don't have money to get your cash level 2, what you can do is just make the CV, apply, you try and look for money and do your cash level 2. Because if someone that is having cash level 2 put the CV and you that you're not having cash level 2, they will take that person that is having cash level 2. But that notwithstanding, you can still have your luck and your taking. So, but most especially for the KHD approval, the ADEC approval for Dubai, for UAE, sorry, for Abu Dhabi ADEC, for Dubai KHD, and for Sharjah ISPA, for their approvals, you will need to get your cash level 2 to be an assistant teacher inside the class. And for if you want to be a classroom teacher in the nursery, you will need to get your cash level 3, or you get the equivalent, which is education degree. You need to get either education degree or you get your cash level 2 and cash level 3 to be a classroom teacher. Some people now it will be like, okay, Miss Nadesh, I'm having cash level, I'm having education degree, but my school took me as assistant teacher. No worries. So at times, some of you is the way you attack your interview and all of that. Or maybe at that time they needed an assistant teacher. You now you are in the system, you already have your degree in education. I will tell you, no need to go do cash level 3. Prove yourself there in that field. Prove yourself. Show yourself that you can do it. Be in good relationship with your colleagues, your boss, and all of that. Then resubmit when you see that they're looking for their position. Resubmit your certificate. Trust me, if you meet their expectation, they are going to take you, because your degree, you need to have an attested degree in education, and they are going to take you as a class teacher. But only with your advanced level, attest it. Look for the position of assistant teacher, but the guarantee is very less. But if you have your cash level 3, which is on promo now for Demon Institute, it is 3,500. You will do it for 2 to 3 months. Then for your cash level 3, which is also on demo for 8,500 in Demon Institute, you are going to do it for 9 months. And if you want to do cash level 5 is for you to be in the leadership position. Like me, my school is the one that recommended me to do cash level 5 because they wanted to promote me as the manager, but I told them I don't see myself in the nursery setting. I need to go to school. So I did cash level 5 from their recommendation. Not that I just wake up and do it. Because some people now, Miss Naomi, they will come to my DM, Miss Nadesh, I've heard you have done cash. Can I also do it? You need to see yourself first. Are you a leader? Can you lead people? If you cannot lead around your circle, no need to go waste that money because it's too much money. By the time I did it, it was on discount. I paid 14,000. So it's too much money. Don't go and spend that money and you come and keep the certificate under your bed. So it is for leadership position for you to be the nursery principal, the nursery manager. You're the one leading all the team. You're the one approaching the parents. So that's for cash level 5. And you will do it for 1 year. Now going to school. For school, you can be classroom teacher with your degree in education, attested degree in education. And if you're having your PGCE, it's an added advantage for you. Postgraduate diploma in education. It's an added advantage for you if you're having that course. Now you will have that one. Mind you, it is very expensive. It is 20,000 plus. But it's something that when you have, there is high possibility that you're going to have a job as a teacher. But if you have your degree in education, feel free to attest it, put all your necessary stuffs and apply. For sure, you are going to get it because you are qualified with your degree in education to be as a classroom teacher in school. And you can get added advantage also. Maybe you can take short courses like all these phonics courses. You can go take it. You can go take your IT. All these short courses is very good for you. Just add it in your CV. It should not be only just shadow that you have degree in education. So, and also for those of you that are thinking of maybe you want to enter into the special needs field, like this course that I'm having, International Inclusive Special Needs Educator, level 4 and level 5. That one, I did it from an institute in Bahrain, but it's international. Mind you, all my courses I do is international. It is international. This one will make you to be an inclusive teacher. You be an inclusive teacher, a SEN teacher. You be an inclusive SEN teacher in a school. So once you go and do that one, either you do the level 4 or you do the level 5, okay, or you do the level 3, that you are going to get a transcript, you will get the certificates and all of that. With that one, you can use it to apply and become a SEN teacher, become an inclusive teacher here in the United Arab Emirates, but with just your ABA and SEN. Your ABA and SEN will make you only just to be as a learning support assistant. Some people that are maybe in their bed spaces and all, they are thinking of coming into the field to be as special needs teachers. If you want to start from learning support assistant, which I will recommend for you to start as learning support assistant, you need to start thinking of taking your ABA course. You need to start thinking of taking your SEN course. And so people will be like, Miss Nadesh, do you think I take ABA or I take ABAD? I will advise you, you go take your ABAD. You go take your ABAD. I understand ABA is very short. Most of you at times you're looking for shortcuts to just go. But if you can take your ABAD, because ABA is just the basics, ABAD you will get the in-depth knowledge. And don't forget you have to take SEN, special education needs. You have to take this one because in that SEN, you're going to understand that I need to know The learning disabilities and all of that, you will find it there in that course, and how you can go about it. You will find it there in that course. So when you're taking any combo, even as a class teacher, always try go take this course sen. You will get all those basic knowledge, and it's going to help you to be a very good inclusion teacher. Thank you.
All right, Miss Nadesh, thank you so much because you're dropping some nuggets here, especially for those who want to find themselves in classroom. All right, so I would love to ask because you've talked about having an ordinary level or maybe an advanced level and how to get into the education sector in the Middle East or wherever. She has said over and over about you guys taking international courses, international, because sometimes when people don't even know how to differentiate between international courses and non-international courses, because international courses will definitely help you to actually work elsewhere, not only in the Middle East, right? It has
Yeah.
a very good Paris. All right, so I would want to ask because you talked about ordinary level, advanced level, and now I want to ask for the people who are coming here with bachelor degrees because
Yeah.
some people have different bachelor degrees. I'm not talking about those who actually have maybe a special need education degree or maybe like the degree you had. I'm talking about
Psychology.
people who have degrees like linguistics, people who have degrees like political sciences, people who have degrees like business administration. How can they maneuver, right, to get into those classrooms? We need to know about that.
Okay, now let me say, for example, for people that are not having degree in education, trust me, you're going to get the job. But when it comes to the place of getting attestation or getting certified, that not getting certified, though, getting approved, that is where we can have the little issue for you to get approved. Let me say, if you have a degree in literature, you can go and be a literature teacher. If you have degree in economics, you can go and be an economics teacher. You're good to go. Subject teacher, you're good to go. But if you come, like in the early year setting, you want to come and be a class teacher with your degree in maybe arts, with your degree in something else that is not education, it might be little issue when it comes to approval from the KHDA. Yes. So at times, most of the times, I will tell you to do some other crash courses just to blend. But some schools, you will get approval. But most ones that I know, there will be an issue. Even they will not even interview you when they will see that your degree is not from education. Because the job offer will come specifically, they will start it either degree in education or this program or cash course or PGCE like that.
All right, thank you so much. I want to ask this too because I have a degree in a bachelor's degree in linguistics, and the linguistics that I actually studied in school was not like you learning different languages. It was hardcore English language, learning the phonetics, the morphology, and syntax of language, right? Especially English language, because we had just a course in French and the other course in mother tongue. So basically, it was like you understanding the semantics of English language, the phonetics, and so on. So when you talked previously about you going to learn phonics, and I'm just like, okay, I'm seated here. I know phonics, okay, because that is what I was trained to do. I want to ask because I asked the question in some other gatherings some last week, and I asked like, can I be a linguistic person or maybe with a bachelor's of linguistics and be a speech therapist or a clinical speech pathologist?
Actually, no, you cannot. You will need to go and do something specifically.
Mhm.
You will need to go and do their own program. They have their own courses that you will need to do for you to get approval to be like that. Any
Okay.
other degree, you cannot.
All right, because when I asked that question, because I saw a job post and they were looking for speech therapists. Because normally when we do linguistics, all right, it's all about you learning where to place your tongue and how to pronounce words perfectly. Because
Exactly. Yeah.
normally you will not understand. Like we pronounce words as per the phonetics, not as per the spelling. So when you are in linguistics, you actually need to understand resonance and how words are being perceived. You understand me? So I was taught in linguistics because sometimes you think linguistics is art, but it's not art. It's way more science because I ran away from drawing ears in secondary school only to get into university and I had to start drawing the tongue and how to place it in the palates for me to pronounce words properly. So what I'm asking is, when I saw the job post of speech
Yeah.
therapist for a degree in linguistics,
They asked for a degree in linguistic.
yes,
Really?
you need,
Wow.
yes, yes,
Then okay, if that, see, like it is let me say for example, now you will get some people, like I have a colleague of mine. I had a
mhm,
colleague of mine. She has a degree in what was that Miss Leah's degree? What was that her degree? But it was not in education.
mhm,
But
mhm.
she got approval. She got approval as a class teacher. You get my point.
Yeah.
Now I brought in another lady. She has degree also, but in history. She did not get approval as a class teacher. So all of
Mm.
these things, at times I keep wondering and all of that. Some people we have their grades, some schools we have their requirements and all. But if you will see, like for people that are coming under the early years and all, if you will see the portal, it will tell you either this in education or this in this. So if you're
Mhm.
talking about being a speech pathologist and all of that, then you saw the post, the requirement is in linguistic, then you're good to go. It's fine. I
Yeah,
don't know what.
because yeah, sorry that I'm cutting you. Because normally in linguistics, they'll teach you how to work with kids who are speech impaired, because you are the one that knows where you can actually place your tongue to the palate to get certain words, and then
Exactly.
you learn the diphthongs and so on. So definitely you would have that balance of, even to teach very good English language, you can actually get into it to teach. But normally it's for people who are like speech impaired and so on, and the salary was really very good. So that's why I had to ask over and over. All right, so thank you so much, Miss Nadesh, the advocate. Guys, she's amazing, 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 right? I'm learning a lot from her too as well. All right, so we need to get to the next phase, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she has to tell us what it is really like being a teacher. First of all, you have to give us like what your day to day looks like. Like, okay, Miss Nadas is a teacher. When she gets into class, you're going to tell us two scenes. One is you teaching face to face in the classroom, and the other scene is where you're teaching online, because that's what is predominant now with this current uncertainty. So you have to tell us what it is like teaching face to face and probably online, so people will get to understand. So those who are looking forward getting into that field, they would know that, oh, this is what I have to do. This is my composure. This is how I have to behave. This is how I have to interact. So give us a day-to-day run through. Thank you.
Okay, so to talk about the day to day of my daily routine in classroom, let me start first of all in class, then I come online. Okay, now I get inside the class and I'm waiting for my children to come. First, I'll go to my screen board and I'm going to put the good morning song to welcome my children when they will come inside. When I put the song, I will just adjust one or two stops, then I go stand at the door to wait for them. Now some of them will start coming from the bus and I'll be like, hi, good morning. They already know the timetable is there and the emotions is there also. Hi, good morning. How are you today? So how do you want to greet Miss Nadesh? Fist bump, high five, so I'm going to ask them. They are going to choose, or they want to give me a hug. They'll choose their form of greetings, and we will do their greetings. They will smile and run inside. Same I will do with all the children. Then, when all my kids for bus comes, then I will just wait again about 2 to 3 minutes for the ones that their parents need to drop them. Then I'll greet them same. I hi to the parents, very quick one. I go inside. Why I'm doing like that? My teacher assistant is always already there with the children. The kids already know their routine that when they come, they will put their bags and they go sit directly on the mats. So they will go and sit on the mat. First of all, I'm working with FS2 children, 5 to 6 years old. So they will go directly and sit on the mat. Once they will sit on the mat, we will do our morning routine. Our morning routine is to remind us of our rules and regulation of the class. We have to keep gentle hands, gentle walking. We need to use our words. We need to greet everyone. We need to act nicely. We need to wait for our turn. We need to go to the washroom. Remember to flush, wash your hands, use the tissue. And when we are done reminding ourselves, then we are going to go to them the date of today. We'll talk about the day the month and the year and all of that. Then we are done with that. We are going to talk about what's the weather of today. Is it sunny? Is it rainy? We will talk about that one. I will ask them, they will tell me also. After we do that, then we are going to dive straightly to yoga. We will do yoga activities. That all this thing I'm saying like this is for 30 minutes within the hour 7:30 to 8 o'clock. That's what we are doing. So we will do yoga. They are so excited when it's time for yoga. We will do the yoga. After the yoga, I will put on at exactly 7:45. We must have do the UAE national anthem. So we put the national UAE national anthem, and they will dance. They will sing the anthem while standing still and all of that. When they finish, I put song. They will dance. Maybe we can just do some morning exercise like la 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 la, or touch your ears, head, shoulder, knees, and toes, some songs and all of those things. Just depend how. Remember, as a teacher, you have to be very flexible, especially if you're working with this age group. You don't expect me to be talking to a 6 years old or a 5 years old and I'm standing up. I will go to their level and I will change my voice. When I'm talking to my children, I don't use the same voice. My voice will change, my face will change. Of course, I will smile. As a teacher, if you go to school, you come back, your cheek are not paining, then you are not doing a great job. Your cheek needs to pain you on a daily basis because you are smiling from morning till evening. So I'll do that one with them. Once we are done, exactly 8 o'clock, we are starting phonics class. So we start the phonics class. I will share my PowerPoint on the screen and I will ask them to remind me of the lesson, the sound we did yesterday. So I will call them and I make sure I keep all the kids' self-esteem intact. Because in as much as I don't want anybody to make me feel embarrassed that I cannot answer a question, same thing I believe my kids also, I don't want to make them feel embarrassed that they cannot answer a question. So I do a lot of self-empowerment when I'm training my children. Let me say, for example, if I will ask this person to give me this response and the child is unable to respond to me, I'm going to be like, oh, it's okay. I know you know the answer, but maybe because you're thinking of mommy and daddy, that's why. So will you want to call your friend? So who is your best friend? I think your best friend needs to show their self at this moment. So call your best friend to come and help you. And you see the child will be happy. But some teachers will be like, oh, why you don't know? We did this last time. All of this, you're killing these children's self-esteem. That's why kids will grow up and they become very naive because of the way teachers have bullied them from younger age. So I will do this and the child will call the other one. So we will do the phonics class. I will ask them, maybe put the first sound for them to try with me. We will put the jolly phonics sound depending on the level we are. We will sing the volley. After that one, we will do that activity for 20 minutes. Then I will send them to go under their tables, they'll go on their chairs, do activities for that day. So my class is being differentiated. I have the high achievers, I have the low achievers, and I have the middle achievers because all kids are unique. So I give them activities based on their capabilities. So every child is having the differentiated sheets. So they are going to do their activities. They already know their lockers. They will finish their activities. They go and keep it in their lockers. Once they keep it in their lockers, then they are going to do what next? They are going to come again for literacy. We will have literacy next. So in literacy, it's all about storytelling. So the story of that week, maybe we are that week, like this week, we are talking about transportation. So our story, of course, is going to be about transportation. Like my story for this week is bear on the bike. So we are going to learn the story bear on the bike, and they are going to tell me what can they see, what happened to the bear, where did the bear go to, and all of that. So I'm going to ask them questions, and I will prompt them to be able to answer the questions. And I will ask them questions also from the story. I will pause and make them to guess what to say the next and all. Once they are finished with the story, they will go back again and do activities for 10 minutes. After that activity for 10 minutes, they are going to have their break. So they'll have their breakfast that time. All of them will go stand on the line, wash their hands because I have my sink in my class, I have my washroom in my class. So they will go, the ones that want to use washroom, the ones that want to wash their hands, they will do all of that. Go get their bags, go and eat their food. They will eat their breakfast. They have 20 minutes to eat breakfast. Once they are done eating breakfast, they are coming. Either they are going for Arabic class or they are going for physical education class. That time I have free time. I can be preparing my other lessons. Then once they come back, they'll be having mathematics. Mathematics, depending on what we are going to be it's going to be on my curriculum on that day. Then I'm going to share the PowerPoint because I prepare my lesson using PPT PowerPoint. I do share it for the kids to see the screen, the videos, the demonstration, the objects for them to see what is happening and all of that. So they will see, I will be in front and I will explain to them and all. I will call them to come and use the whiteboard and do samples. At times I will give them their whiteboards to sit also on the floor and write. So I do a lot of role play activities with them. I try to build their confidence and all. At times I will just put music for all of us to dance. We will dance. After it's their lunchtime, they will go eat their lunch. We have UTWO, we have play area. We will go to play area. And when I'm doing all of these things, mind you, I have kids that will not listen. But I always, since I am a special educator, me being a class teacher and someone that has a very good knowledge in special needs, all these things are not my problem because I know how to deal with them. So some of you people that will be getting into the teaching field, I'm telling you, try to have knowledge of special needs. If not, you'll be frustrated. I have kids in my class that will not sit even for 5 minutes, but
Wow.
now they can sit for a very long time because I understood that these children have ADHD. They cannot sit. While the others are sitting, they cannot. So you will see my classroom, the way it's been arranged as the 7 areas of learning. I have the construction area. I have the sensory corner. I have the reading corner. I have the writing corner. All these corners, I make sure I use it. If I see this child is bored, I will tell you, okay, which corner you want to go to? Okay, come, get the timer. So how many minutes are you going to be in that timer? And the child will tell me, 5 minutes. I say, okay, we have a deal. 5 minutes. Okay, let's take a pin. Pop, we go. Then we put the 5 minutes. Immediately the time rings, the child watch and come back to meet us. But I will not keep the child. No, you must sit. You must sit. You must sit. It will make the child to start having behavior and will disrupt the whole class. So this is just how my day is going, just round and round and all of that.
Is it the same as face to face as
No, okay.
online?
What about online? Online, no, it's online is a little bit different because for sure you have time you need to unmute the kids for them to talk. And like online, my routine in the morning I still have circle time. So my PowerPoint is already ready for circle time. I will play the PowerPoint and we will all dance and UAE anthem, but all of them will be muted. So they will stand and sing, they will do the yoga. I will mute all of them. They are doing the things. If I need to ask anybody question, I will ask them physically. So I will just, when it's time for literacy, if it's time for Arabic, they will go for Arabic class, they will log in again in my account, they will come. So they have the link, they just have to log in and come. And I'm talking as I'm talking like this. All of them muted. I open the speak, I ask them question. We use the whiteboard, they come and write on the screen and all. So that's just it.
All right. So if we actually have to compare and contrast face-to-face learning and online, which are you going to choose, Teacher Nadesh?
Truly, I choose face-to-face learning. Yeah, I
And
choose
why?
face-to-face learning. Yes, I choose face-to-face learning because I already train my children in such a way that I know their capability in certain way. Them being online, their parents tend to help them a lot. And you will see some activities sheets parents are going to send to you. Deep within you, you know this child did not do this activity. The parents did it for the child. And there are simple questions you will ask a child. You will hear the parent whispering in the child's ear and all of that. And hence you cannot get the real product of what you are supposed to give. Face to face, there are some facial expression that if a child is not behaving properly, I will just be like, stop, and the child will adjust immediately. But online, I cannot give all this facial expression. I need to keep doing like this to fake it out for the parents and all of that. And hence, kids are getting spoiled because they think they are in their comfort zone. Their parents are there. You cannot do anything to them. You will see a child listening to a lesson while lying on the bed. You will see a child listening to a lesson while eating something. And you keep emphasizing, you need to keep away your food. This is not time to eat, and all of that, but the parents will allow the child to be eating. Maybe the child will hide it, and later you see the child again on the camera biting. So it is not like, for me, I prefer face to face. And face to face also, I can be able to really manage my children behavior wise. Because online, I will see some of the exercise some behaviors, like maybe even just showing some emotions. You will ask them questions, they will put their head down, they don't want to answer, they are angry. But if it's physically, I can go to the child, I will give the child hug. What's the problem? Can you talk to me? But online, you want to ask maybe network issue, and maybe that child is being bullied at home. You don't know what is happening to that child. But if it's physically, I will call the child, come. What happened? Trust me, Snadesh, right? I told you I'm your best friend. You need to tell me everything. So what happened? The child will be able to tell me. Online also, I cannot see if the child is being embarrassed or abused. The child is having any mark, nothing. But physically, I'll be able to check all their body parts. Is everything going okay? Is this child learning as expected? So 100% I choose face to face.
So basically, you're like their mom during those four. Is it how many hours do they study here in the UAE? I don't know.
For my kids, they come to school 7:30 to 1:30 on regular days, and on
Okay.
Fridays to 11:30.
Oh, okay. So you're like their mom during that period, which
Yes.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Because we have a mad rush, right? We have a mad rush of people wanting to get into the teaching field. Sometimes not even because they have the passion. Because I see from you, Teacher Nadesh, that you actually have a passion, really. Honestly, because the way you explain things with so much passion and grandeur, it just making me like, this girl, my teacher. But sometimes some people, right, get into it and they just want to get there because probably they have enough time for their husbands and babies and have enough holidays. And sometimes it's because of the salary too, because some schools really pay well.
Exactly.
So we want you to be very clear and honest with us, right? To tell us what it is like being a teacher, that's the advantage and the disadvantage of being a teacher in the Middle East or probably wherever they find themselves.
Okay. First thing I will tell you people is I always tell people, as teachers, you're a role model. As teacher, automatically you are a role model. So if you're planning to become a teacher, you need to know that from yourself, you need to start thinking, am I that person that people can look up to? Because these are the first things that parents will start gaining trust or will start losing trust. If a parent will come and see you, you are just anyhow, the parents will not respect you. As a teacher, you need to work on your decency. As a teacher, you need to work on how you speak. You cannot tell me you are introvert and you are a teacher. Trust me, you will keep having issues. As a teacher, you are a leader automatically. The reality of life is everybody just want to get into the teaching field. But what you study, what you are going to meet inside, it is more bigger. It is more bigger. Let me start with the special needs field. Being in the special needs field, I have my LS. Lots of them will come and testify. Oh, Miss Na, this ABA we just learned. It is just a penny of what we are going inside to see. I said, you see, I told you people before. Because imagine you having a child, maybe that child will give you a slap. You're confused, you don't know what to do with that child. You have to think of what to do with that child. Imagine you working with a child and the child does not have the concentration, the child does not have the speech and all. You need to do what? Improve yourself first because you cannot give what you don't have. If you're dreaming of going to be a learning support assistant because you feel like you are going to have extra time or whatsoever, work on yourself. So when you go and meet those children, you'll be able to pour in them and you have to have empathy. You have to be flexible. You have to be sweet, kind, flexible, go down to children's level, play and do all of these things with them. You have to know how to give reports. You have to know how to prepare lessons. You have to be creative. That is just an inch of those planning to be LSAs. Now, those of you planning to come into our positions like the lead teachers in the class. Like me, I have 27 children. Do you think we are taking those salaries for free? No. If you have 27 children, you have 27 headache. You have to meet the objective of all those children. All those students, you need to meet their objectives. No, you have 27 different learning styles students. You have to prepare lessons that will suit all of them. Not like you prepare 27 different lessons. No. Even if it's three different lessons for three different groups, but you make sure all of them acquire the skills. You need to know how to carry out assessment. You need to know how to use computers. You need to know how to prepare lessons. You like today, I send my lesson, they have sent it back to me. I need to redo it. After this, I need to continue to do my lessons because it needs to suit online learning. I will not do it same like when we are going physical. You need to be flexible, know how to use apps. Know how to use apps because you need to open things, go download, come. Your mind need to be open. If you are not someone that your mind is open, you're ready to learn, you're ready to do things, innovate, ask ideas, use Canva, check in Google, what can I learn, attend CPDs and all of that. You will just be like enslaved in one position. As a teacher, it is not this our normal conversation that you go and be telling children. Stand up, sit down. Some of you, it's not even coming. You need to work on your way you are doing the pronunciation as a teacher. You need to see how you have a proper classroom management as a teacher. If your class is not managed, you're zero. You need to be clean. Also, your class is not clean, you are a zero. So there are lots and lots and lots and lots of responsibilities. You need to know how to prepare report cards. You need to know how to differentiate activities for the kids to know how to do them. You need to know how to have problem solving skills. Kids will keep coming to you, Miss Nadesh this one is coming, Miss Nadesh that, Miss Nadesh this. And if you don't know the words to give them, you keep ignoring them, you're killing their self-esteem. Hence, they will stay and they will not come in. They will not come to you anymore when something is disturbing them. You need to be a keen observer. And you need to be flexible to change. When I say flexible to change, what do I mean? Nowadays, we are having lots of things that are coming up, AIs, chat GPT, this one, that one. Kids don't longer concentrate. They will go and sit, you give them homework, they'll go to chat GPT, do it, pap, 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 pap. So you need to be smarter. And you cannot be smarter than AI. So you need to be flexible. So you can be able to check if this one like this is coming from really the child or it is coming from Google. So some assignments at times they'll give me like that. I'll tell my children, you did not do this one. No. You are not the one who did this one. So there are a lot more. There are a lot more things you need to know as a teacher. So don't look about that salary. Trust me, you will work for the salary. You will not eat that money for free. You will work for the money. Trust me. Okay, Miss Naomi, thank you. You're muted.
Oh, thank you so much,
You're
Tita Nadesh. Sorry,
muted.
guys.
You're
Is it
muted.
okay now? All right. So thank you so much for the rundown for the disadvantages and advantage you've given us. Because we have a question here. So Enanga Belter is asking, yeah, Enanga Belter is asking, as a classroom teacher, you do all of this. Please, what then is the role of an assistant teacher?
Okay. So for an assistant teacher, what you have to do, you are there to do what? Help the classroom teacher. But it does not mean you are not taken into consideration. Some of you class teachers, your assistant teachers, you're very good. So don't take that for granted. You can be easily promoted. Now, as an assistant teacher, you're there, the teacher is going to share the class. Teacher, if you are alone, of course, teacher will not share the class. You will help to check the class with the teacher. Things are going on in the class, you're checking. Teacher will tell, can you prepare these activities for me? You will prepare. Teacher will say, please, can you check on this child? You will check. You are there to assist the teacher. During the math time, you will ensure all the children are seated also, and you sit with the teacher. You sit there on the mat with the other children. Lesson is being delivered. Teacher will tell you, okay, can you go set the table, put the activities on the table? Can you rush and go and bring me this? Can you? Some schools, teacher assistants are the ones that are cleaning. So if you are in that setting, then cleaning will add to your job. But if you are like in my school, teacher assistant, no, you are not the one cleaning, we have cleaners. So depending on the place you find yourself, just know. Then some of you in class, teacher assistant, you're maybe 3, 4 years, 5 years. of you. So the teacher will share this number of children for this one. You'll be the key person. You'll be the one to take them to washroom. You'll be the one to change their diapers. You'll be the one to do this. You'll be the one to do this. So you just be very keen and see how to follow it up. But after you're doing all those things, if you are very good in classroom management, try to support your teacher. All those little things they are observing you. If you are very good when it comes to if you're very good when it comes to circle time, don't limit yourself behind, because some of you got the position as classroom teachers and you as teacher assistant with your degree. So show yourself so you can be promoted. Help the teacher. When the teacher wants to do this, be proactive. You know that, okay, this is the time for this lesson and this circle time is almost finishing. Get up, go put the lesson, do like this, do like this. Oh, this child is falling, this other one need extra support. Be flexible as classroom teacher. Us the teachers we like that. We don't need to keep telling you, bring this one, bring that one. You need to be keen, be aware, and know that time is going. You also need to do like this. You will not just take things and throw, because all the washing and all of that, if you don't have a good teacher, she will allow you to do everything, the cleaning and all. But if you have some teachers that they are very flexible and very nice, if you do like somebody say painting in a bowl, they will go cha 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 cha. Like me, I have sink in my class. I will just go, even though I have cleaners, but I will not keep it. If it get dry, they will feel bad also. I will just go in the sink, pepper, pepper, I wash them and keep. So if you have good teachers like this and teacher assistant, at times your teachers will send you during maybe Saturdays to come and clean up the storage and all. But for me, I don't. Some teachers will send you. For me, I don't. I don't send my teacher assistant. I will tell my husband at times he will drive me. I go clean my storage, arrange my resources nicely, and I come back. So it just depends on the type of teacher you're having. It
All
depends
right.
on the type of teacher you're having. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Teacher Nadesh. All
You're
right, so
welcome.
you mentioned having 27 kids, right? So you said
Yeah.
27 kids, 27 troubles, 27 happiness. So I want to know how many teaching assistants do you have? Or do they actually look at the number in the class before assigning teaching assistants?
Yes, yes. So, like in the nurseries we follow the KHDA ratio. But in schools, our children are already big. So for me, I have one teacher assistant. I can even be alone with my children. It's okay. The kids are already big. But in the nursery, they will follow, like for the preschool, they are going to follow one adult for 8 children, another one adult for 8 children. That's how they will follow in the preschool. Now in the FS1, they are going to put one adult for 5 children, another sorry, for 12 children, another one adult for 10 children, sorry, another one adult for 10 children. So in the nursery setting, if they are having 20 children inside the classroom, they expect to have about 3 adults inside the classroom. Then in FS, depending on the number, also 1:10, they are going to provide. Now me, I am in senior FS2. So in my FS2 class, I have 27 children. I have one teacher assistant, and it's okay with the ratio.
Oh, all right, all right. That's amazing because sometimes the work can be really very
Yeah.
um, big. All right, so let's get over to your brothers and sisters, especially those from the West African descent, because we cannot say all of this without actually giving them a launch pad. Because one thing I've noticed that people miss is having very good orientation before picking their bags to travel. People need to actually have very good orientation.
Exactly.
So, should you know someone that has to come to the United Arab Emirates, or they're looking forward, looking beyond the borders of their homeland, what advice would you give them? Let's start with general advice before we start structuring it down to the Middle East and then United Arab Emirates. Yeah.
Okay. Now, for someone that is looking to come to travel, the first thing I will tell you is be positive and put it in your mind that I'm going for adventure. Have that positive mind and be ready to be flexible. I always say flexible. And don't forget to commit it in the hands of God. You commit it in the hands of God. You put in your mind, I'm going for adventure. Whether I find a cleaning job, I'm going to do it. But remove in your mind illegal jobs. I'm going for adventure. Any job I see that is a legal job, I will do it first for the moment so I can be able to have something to eat while I locate myself in the country. Then I see how to dive into the opportunity that I want. And don't just travel without having money with you, because you travel without having money with you, that's the beginning of your frustration. You don't know what awaits you. Maybe that your visa you're going, you will go, you don't know. Maybe that person put you a fake visa. Maybe that person, the visa will get finished. Maybe the person said I've paid your house, they did not pay the house. All of those things, all those unforeseen circumstances, you need to have some extra cash. Even keep back home when it's like this, you call, they should be sending for you. They should be sending for you. Don't just hear about traveling. You carry your stuffs with 0 coins and you are traveling. It might work for A, but for B, it might be very difficult. So for us to take precautions, see how you can have some extra cash with you when you reach. Even if you don't get something for the first 2 months, at least you will have something to eat. And when you reach in any country, you've left your country, you reach in any country, don't just say that I want to relax, I want to rest first. Immediately you enter, start diving in and looking for opportunities on how you can navigate yourself properly into the job market of that thing, of that place. You see people around, open your mouth, ask questions. You want to travel, use your phone, check that country. Now the social media has been I can say anything I want to know, I will go to the media space. Anything I want to know before I become to someone DM. Therefore, mean I've checked everywhere and I don't have that information. Or I just want to hear from this person's version. Go to the media space. I want to travel to Germany. You will see some people that even from your country that are in Germany and they are speaking about Germany. You can dive into 1 or 2 DMs and ask them 1 or 2 questions, and all of that you start doing, creating connection. Gone are those days when people want to travel, they'll be hiding it. Now no one really cares. No one really cares, even if you want to hide it from people back home. But look for people that are in that space that you are coming to and see how to create connection with them. Because when you come, they are going to be the one to tell you, don't go to this road, use this other road. Because this road is more narrower than this other road and it will be more profitable for you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Teacher Nadesh. Thank you so much for the advice. The next question that I would like to ask is for you to give the problems that our African brothers and sisters are facing here. I would love you or want you to pick out 3 questions, right, and give us 3 solutions because it's enough. We've talked about the problems enough. We need solution, like practical solutions that can actually make us to come to a place, take hold of that environment and flourish, because that's what we are lacking, right? So I would love you to pick out 3 problems that we are facing in the United Arab Emirates as Africans, and please just try as much as possible to give the solution so that people will definitely know how to maneuver certain situations. Yeah.
Okay. So us as Africans here in the United Arab Emirates, our first problem we are facing here is competition. We have this competitive spirit in us a lot. If I see Miss Naomi doing something and I want to do that same thing, I put myself up. I carry my shoulders up. I don't want to ask Miss Naomi, please, how are you doing this? You just want to dive inside and start doing it, and you want to see after 1 2 months it has fallen down because you want to compete with Miss Naomi. This is our first problem. And as a solution, I will tell you, if you see anybody doing a path that you like, we have positive competition. You see somebody doing something, your African brother, your African sister doing something, and you love to do, you have passion for that thing. Feel free to dive into their DMs and ask them professionally how you can go about it. And for sure, definitely, they are going to tell you how to go about it. The second thing that we are facing is lack of professionalism. We don't want to do profession. We don't want to grow. We feel very comfortable in our cleaning jobs. We feel very comfortable in our waitress job. We just want to be as teacher assistant, keep renewing contract over and over again. We don't know that we can succeed. We can succeed in if we are working as a cleaner today, we can move from cleaner to become supervisors. There are courses that you can take. There are courses, there are things. Professional growth is very important. Don't limit yourself to one and the same spot every day. Before your contract wants to finish, as you renew this contract, you're putting in your mind, what next? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Which course? What is in the market? Let me check in Google. Let me check one or two person. I'm passing in TikTok. I see Miss Nadesh. Oh, Miss Nadesh is doing something. I'm interested. I no longer want to be a waitress. Oh, I will dive in Miss Nadesh there. Miss Nadesh, please, I want to do this. How can I do it? That's how you will do. That's how you will think. You are working in a place. I will tell my mentees, you are working. I want to see proofs of you having certificates of appreciations.
Yeah.
You having certificates of appreciations. Don't just work in a place year by year. Even parent, you are a learning support assistant, but parents should be able to send you encouraging messages. No parent will be that hard not to send you a message, thank you for what you are doing. You are working in clinic companies, they are going to give you employee of the month. You are working as a waiter. When I was working as barista, I have so many of the employee of the month. Now as a teacher, I was showing it online the other day. Employee of the month, I have them like 12. You have to get all of these things. Your mind should not just be fixed and stagnant into one place. That's the big problem with us. We feel like only particular nationalities can get certain things. When it comes to us, no. Don't forget about your skin color. Anything you sacrifice and you put your mind that you want to get them, you will definitely get them. No matter your skin color, no matter anything, you will definitely get them. And another most challenging things for us Africans is the fear to do something. We are so scared. Fear to attempt something. We are just like, the fear to start over. What if I leave this my job that they are giving me 1.5 and I go to that job and they don't do me visa? What I will do? You are so scared. Remove that spirit of fear in you. I'm not saying that go and stop your job and look for a more paying job, but be proactive, prepare ahead of time that before you are leaving, all your arms are full. You have strategized all the corners. So as you're coming out, whether it takes you like 1 or 2 months before you will get that dream job, at least you will not suffer because you program yourself. You program yourself. Remove the spirit of fear in you, remove the spirit of competition in you, and keep trying to get professional growth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chicha Nadesh. Hope you guys are listening to us. 23 of us, is it 23 or 22 people listening to us? Hope you guys are taking down these nuggets because trust you me, she's dishing out something. You mentioned about the color of the skin because that's another problem too. And I've always had to ask this question in my previous interviews. Before I was doing interviews physically, people are seated and I ask them, and then later on. But now I just want to do it live, so people will definitely be live on it and ask their questions directly, right? So you talked about this color of the skin. I want to ask this so honestly because people here are talking a lot about that, the passport factor, right? So do you think the kind of passport you hold influence the kind of jobs and salaries you have in the United Arab Emirates?
Yes, I perfectly think so, but I will say God is above everything. God in heaven is above everything. There are some schools that have set their standard.
Mm.
They have set their standard. They will not take any other passport. It's not about the nationality, but they just want someone that is having maybe the British passport and all of that. So we cannot go and change their rules. There are schools that have made that decisions. But God in heaven, if God, that's why anything you do, commit it in the hands of God, because once God has said that, you are going to be position in this particular place, he's going to break every boundary, every rules and regulation, and you're going to get inside definitely. You're going to get inside definitely. So do not be scared if they say they want only British nationals. Try your luck, pray for it, and send in your CV. Definitely, you are going to be taken. In our school, in the early year, if you go to the early year side, I am the only African teacher, and I'm super proud of that because most of the people there, they will take the Arabic speakers.
Mhm.
I am the only African teachers, and I am super amazing proud of that. And I know I deserve it. And I
Mhm.
know God did it for me. So if God can do it for me, God has been doing it for others. God will definitely do it for you. Don't care about any rules and regulation that has been written on the credential of what they want. Go there and submit your document. Definitely, if it's what God has planned for you, you will get it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Teacher Nadesh. Thank you. You're really getting to the point of it because I have always told people, and I'll say it loud and clear. I said, don't underestimate yourself because I know for sure in the education sector, they have that a lot where they would need a particular nationality. I've also worked in the education sector before and not in the teaching side or no, in the administrative side. And I really did not feel that passport bias. And it's a very big university, but I did not feel that passport bias. You understand me? And right now I'm in a different sector, probably manufacturing and multinational industries or companies. And I would put it to you guys that when you see a job, fit yourself in it. That's what I do. When I see a job, I fit myself in it and I go there and ace it. Except I don't want that job. Except because normally, teacher Nadesh, I don't turn down interviews. I don't turn down interviews. No matter how crooked the company looks, I go for the interviews because definitely I'm going to learn different interview styles. I'm going to learn something about the culture. I'm going to
Exactly.
learn different things. So I never turn down interviews, ladies and gentlemen. I just go in for it, even though I'm deep down I know it's not you. I don't want to be here, but I'll go there. I'll put up my best face and I'll answer my questions clearly. I've had offers that I've turned down because I could not work there, and they were just like, "Oh, why did you go in for the interview?" I said because it was a learning phase for me. Like I have to learn those different. So what I'm trying to say in earnest is always try to put yourself. You see a role, look at your CV. If you have to finesse your CV, finesse it and go for it. That's what I'm advising, right? Teacher Nadesh has said a lot, but I'm giving you this on a platter. Don't limit yourself. If you see a job, maybe in New York, they call it New York University, Abu Dhabi, or maybe in University of Wollongong or wherever university, and you think you can be able to sit squarely to get that job, my darlings, fit yourself in that position, apply for it. I've always said, even if it means you, when you know you can do a job, even if it means you copying the job description and putting it on your CV, read through it, correct it, make it maybe if your job is the past, make it past tense, and send it to those interviewers and get the call. Don't limit yourself because I know for sure that we always have that. Oh, do not take me. Oh, you are black. I worked in the university I talked about earlier. I do not call the university's name. And when I went there, and trust you me, it was a panel interview. Four people interviewed me. I've said that this one is sounding like a broken record because I've said it over and over. Four people interviewed me, and as a black chick, I came out. I had the job. Four people. When I tell you, four solid people interviewed me, and I came out and I had the job. So you should not limit yourself. And we are going now to talk about the interviews, Teacher Nadesh, because I'm sorry, I'm taking a lot of your time. We have
Yeah.
to talk about interviews. We have to talk about those interviews because should someone come to you and ask, "Oh, teacher Nadesh, I have this interview. How should I dress?" Because I notice this a lot with our African sisters. They don't know how to present themselves physically. Sometimes it's not about you not having the skill, but sometimes it's about having the personality the job wants. And that personality shows in the way you compose and present yourself. So over to you, teacher Nadesh, and please highlight on that because the interviews, when people are going for interview, you see some things that some people wear, you'll be asking yourself, now interview they go or you go
I'm
Nambu
telling
house.
you. Okay, thank you again. Oh, I'm seeing so many people here. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's Nadesh on the stage. Okay, so talking about the issue of interview, first of all, if you're being called for interview, keep away all those your mini skirts for a while. See how you can, don't put on tight fitting stuffs. Go take a good bath. If you, when you take bath, you don't scrub your body, on that day, please scrub. Make sure you scrub your body. Take a good bath, brush your teeth, brush your mouth. Okay, brush your mouth. If you know that when you stay for it, because there are some people, I don't know if it's like, I think it's illness, if they stay like for 30 minutes without talking, once they open their mouth, you perceive smell. So it's okay if you're still looking for money to treat yourself. Then make sure you always have gum with you in your bag. Have gum with you in your bag. Once you have brushed your teeth, dress, you want to put on hair, put on a very nice hair. Don't show your body. If you know you have a very big boobs, see how you can cover it. Ensure that even if you bend, it's not going to be showing something. Cover your body. Dress professionally. Dress professionally. Don't put on tight trousers. If you have to put on some necklace and all of that, it should not be just a normal one like this, my own. If you have ring, you can just put your ring and the other hand should be empty. You will not put ring here, put ring here, put ring here as if you're going to sell ring in that place instead of interview. So just put on your normal ring, just put on your one watch. Like this, you're good to go. The other hand can be empty, it's fine. You're good to go. Put, if you want to put on earrings, don't put on a very big earrings, okay? If you're on glasses, you can put on your glass as well. You want to do makeup, do light makeup. Don't carry lashes and put you as if you want to. Mm-mm. Okay, even if you must put latches because some people cannot do without, we have some very short latches. You can just put it, it's very short, no one will even notice it. You can put it and do your soft light makeup. You have your small mirror in your back. Once you're going, some of you don't have to use the metro. Make sure you put enough roll on in your armpits and take some in your back also. Put the roll on again in your back. Then your body spray, it should be mild. It should not like be when you pass, everybody, who pass here, who pass here, who pass here. Only that your body spray can trigger a child in that school that you're going for interview. Whether it's in school or whether it's not in school, but you don't know if that body spray will be good for the interviewer that you're going. Better just smell fresh. Smell fresh. You dress you nicely. If you're looking for job, make sure you always have your 1 or 2 shirts that are in your box. You is always well ironed and kept there with your one black trouser. Your one black trouser that is not tightening you. Always just fold it and keep it there. Your one low ballerine. For men, you know the shoe also that you will get. Just keep it somewhere. Each time they call you, you just dress, arrange your hair, and you go. Once you're almost at that place for the interview ground, you see how you can even use the metro, go inside the washroom for the metro. See how you can get some tissues there. If there is wet wipes, clean your armpit and add more roll on. You can perceive your body if your body is smelling or no. You perceive it. You come out first, check your face. If there is any sweat, arrange it, arrange it, arrange it. Don't go, you have carried foundation, you have put, and because you have walked under the sun, the thing is breaking, breaking, breaking. No, it is not like that. You will not do it like that. So you have to see how to do it. That it once you get into the interview place, just your appearance will be like, wow. Not that when you enter, only your smell will make people to fly away. It's not like that. So that's just something brief.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. And please let me add to what our Titania just said. Your hair, because sometimes your hair speaks volume, and I don't know if people understand that their hair actually speaks volume. Your hair speaks volume. If you're going in for a job interview, try to know the kind of job interview. If it's receptionist, you see my hairstyle, that's what you should carry. Don't get there and you're trying to be putting purple hair, especially my West African people. You go, the afros is what you want, red, yellow. Sometimes you put the really very big afros and you are going there and you reach there and you are asking yourself, like, they start looking at you like, are you crazy? Don't do that. Your hair should always be on point. Even if it's your normal natural hair, try as much as possible to put it in a nice, very neat ponytail, and it's going to do well for you. Trust you me, because sometimes your presentation, the way you carry yourself, the way you get into those places matters. All right, so Teacher Nadesh, let's get over to success, right? Would you say in this past 5 years you've been in the United Arab Emirates, would you say that you have actually succeeded, or you just surviving?
That question is a little bit technical because I will say I'm still in my growing process. But if I want to compare with myself of yesterday, I have succeeded a lot. Yeah, if I want to compare with myself of yesterday, I've succeeded a lot. And by the special grace of God, I know I'm still climbing the ladder, because even the world richest man will still say he's still looking for something. You get it? So, and the fact too that I'm not yet with my children with me, I cannot say I've succeeded. I'm still struggling to see how I can climb the ladder.
All right, so you are on the road to success, right? So what does
Yes.
success mean to you? Let me ask. If I
Okay.
was
So when
if I was a child in your class and I come to you and I said, "Oh, teacher Nadesh, please, what is success?" What are you going to tell me?
Okay, so if I will need to say what does success mean to me, success, it means that if I plan that I want to do this thing and I finally get it, then I'm successful. Then everything is going. But now at the stage that I am happy, I am grateful, but I have already aligned another growth, another objective that I need to attain. Then when I reach that point, I will say, oh, I'm successful. But to compare with my previous and bring it now, I am successful at this stage. But at this stage that I am, I have already planned another objective for myself. So
Oh,
when I
all
reach
right.
there, then I will say I'm successful. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So please, guys, if you're watching 20 of us, if you have any questions, you can come over and ask your question. Like, not come up, because if I had to allow people to come up, just few people are going to come up. But what I want to do is, probably you just have to ask your question in the comment section. We're going to pick it up, and at the end of the show, she's going to answer before we have a close of the meeting. So I would want to surprise teacher Nadesh here, because she is a teacher, and I'm sure she teaches Arabic, or she teaches Arabic children or Arabs, all right? And she is in an Arabic country, the United Arab Emirates. So I would love you to give us um, three words in Arabic and what they mean in English language. Yeah, yeah. You need to tell us. I can learn from you.
See, mind you, when can you get me now?
Yeah, yeah, I can get you now.
Okay. Yeah, so for like when my kids are going for Arabic class, I don't go with them, but I can just say just the normal basic ones I know with them, like maybe the counting or maybe the salam alaikum, kifek.
What does it mean? What does it mean, teacher B? Teacher Nadesh,
salam
what
al-
does it mean?
salam alaikum means greetings, like you're greeting someone.
I don't
Assalamu
want salam
alaikum.
alaikum. Do you know why I don't want salam alaikum? Because even in Cameroon, you would hear that. I don't want the basic, like the normal Quran thing. I want you to give me the Khalij.
Which one are we? Are we tell them? Okay, I will tell them Wayek. That's number
Okay.
one. Igna,
Which
that's number
means,
two.
yeah.
Igna, that's
Which,
number two.
what's the meaning in English?
That's what I'm saying now. Wayek is number one.
Okay,
Shukran
yeah.
means yes. Wayek number one.
All right.
Ignat number two.
Okay.
Shukran means thank you.
All right. Perfect. I thought you could make sentences, because you are a
Ah,
teacher. You're
no,
supposed to know. And
no. See,
I don't want to put you. I don't want to put you on a hot seat, my darling, because you have to sing on the national anthem. Eh? You can't be a teacher and not sing the national anthem. I'm not a teacher. I was an administrative staff in one of the unis, but I know how to speak. I know how to sing the national anthem. So you have to.
My love, see, I
Yeah.
can sing, Miss Naomi. I can sing the national anthem. You know, see, let me tell you. Let me be candid and frank with you. My kids go for Arabic class. It's a different class. They don't stay with me. During Arabic, they go only with my TA. I am busy during that time doing something else. And mind you, I have never put my mind that I really want to learn Arabic. That's something to be candid with myself. I've never put myself that I want to learn Arabic. I want to know Arabic. I just know just the basic stuffs. You get it? Yeah. So except if I will
And
put up my mind, but for the anthem, of course, I know because I do that one every day with them. But I will not want to sing the anthem here because we do
no
it every
wahala.
7:45. Yeah, every 7:45 in the morning we sing the anthem.
No wahala. Guys, we are getting to the close of this session. Please, you can ask your questions in the comment section. Please ask your questions so that Miss Nadesh will be able to answer. So I want you, because you've been in the UAE for 5 years, right? And you said you're still on the road to success, but you've achieved certain level of success. So I want you to actually, because with what is happening now, the times are uncertain. So, and you, first of all, you said you want to thank the UAE. So I want you to tell this to the leaders of the UAE, like give a word of appreciation to them, because from my own point of view, they've done well, not only for their country, but for every other person that is staying here at this time.
Yeah.
So a word of appreciation.
Okay, thank you also for giving me this opportunity to give a word of appreciation to the UAE leaders. I want to use this opportunity to tell them thank you so much because us being in this country in within this period and the level of security we are having is top notch. The country is so clean, the country is so secured, everything is flexible. No matter how you feel like you don't have enough money to buy food, but you will go to the market and get something affordable to buy for what you have. So I want to tell them we thank them so much for always securing the rights of the citizen, for always making sure we are fine, we are safe, giving us all the notifications and all the guides, the protection that we are getting. I want to tell them, thank them so much.
All right, thank you so much. I hope they are listening somehow. Yes, so if you have to advise someone during this uncertainty or uncertain times who is really agitating or wanting to leave their home countries, and they're thinking, okay, because I don't have enough cash, then UAE is that place where I can start. What are you going to advise the person in present day about this part of the country, if they should come or not? What are you going to tell them and why?
Okay, so what I'm going to tell them is I'm not going to tell them don't come to the Middle East
Mhm,
country. They can
mhm,
come, but what I always tell people is I want them to get a second thought of getting a handwork. You will not
mhm.
keep depending on the job you're coming to get. Let them learn handwork. No matter how maybe people will stay at home, but as ladies especially, we will still need to do our hair. We will still need to do some makeups and all of that. And also let them learn how to manipulate the system, computer system. Just even sitting at home can fetch them income. They can come here with a good Wi-Fi system and all of that. They can fetch money online. They must not go to work and do things. Or even they can get a job, but the job will permit them to work from home. So while they are planning to come, let them try to see how they can get some skills, some handwork. Let them get some technology, a part of someone just going to work in the warehouse, a part of someone just going to be a cleaner. Let them think out of the box. Let them think out of the box. What can they do? I'm good at making pastries. Okay, let me learn it. I'm good at doing decoration. Okay, let me learn it. I'm good at doing nails, doing hair, all of these things. I'm good at operating the system. Let me learn it. So let them to go and learn and do something out of the normal job that they are just going to come and get here. So I think with that is going to help them. Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you so much. Let me read through the question. I've taken a lot of your time, but the conversation was a very sweet one. All right, because we have this question here from one of us. Mary, I'm sorry, sometimes I could not. I'm not good with names. She's saying, assuming you bend down low to a child. No, assuming you bend down low to a child's level to talk to her, and the child gives you a slap on your face, what should you do?
The first thing, what you need to always understand is the child is always right. Same thing like the parents are always right. So you as an employee, what do you need to do? I will always tell you, be proactive ahead of time. You know your child is hyper. This child can do like this. If you're going down, are you going to close your eyes? No. And from the beginning, of course, you can get some reactions like this from the child. And when you get the reaction, how you respond matters a lot. Will tell the child if the child will feel satisfied or no. Because some kids, once they will hold your hair, as they hold it like this and you make, "Aye," they will feel satisfied. They will feel satisfied. They will keep doing that act that they are doing. But once they will hold my hair and I'll be like, stop. Can you stop doing this? This is not allowed. Okay? So gentle hands, we will put Miss Nadesh's hair back. You will be firm and talk to the child. It will determine if that behavior will continue or no. Now you have a child that is hyper. You go down, that child slaps you. I'm sorry, we'll just tell you, sorry, don't worry. Next time, use other strategies because you are not giving your face to the child to slap. When I say bend down, I mean if you need to talk to a child, you need to go to child's level. If you want to tell a child to do something and that child is down, you are up. You will not stand and you're giving order to the child. You need to bend down and go to the child's level, look the child eyeballs to eyeballs and talk to the child. That's what I mean. And if the child is hyper, then the child maybe even spat on your face or gives you slap and all of that. Respond to the child with firmness and not strictness. With firmness, so the child will know that what he did was wrong and is not supposed to repeat this same behavior again next time. Yeah.
All right, teacher Nadesh, thank you so much for that answer. All right, so I have another question. I'm just going to read here from Trust Caroline. I hope she's still there since we got 20 people there. So, how do I get to know more about AI and how to use it in this field if I'm a new teacher from my country where I wasn't using too much technology? How do I improve myself? Guys, if you have questions, you can come up to ask your questions, right? So, Teacher Nadesh, over to you. The person is asking about AI and they're coming
Okay.
from a different country and they do not use it there. So, how does she have to improve herself?
Okay. So when we talk about AI, it's very broad. I don't know the context in which she wants to use it. Yes, I don't know the context in which she wants to use it, or she wants to use it to prepare lessons for teachers, or she wants to use it just for her normal search that someone will just search. I want to learn how to write email. I want to learn. It depends on the context. Okay, I think I'm back. You can get me right?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can get you.
Okay. So what I was saying, now we have different apps. You need to learn how to use Canva. You need to learn how to use Gemini. You need to learn how to use ChatGPT. You need to learn how to use Twinkle. You need to learn how to use how they are calling this other app? Google. All of those things, you need to learn how to search resources, search materials, especially if you go to Twinkle, you will see samples there. Learn how to use YouTube, all these media platforms also. Learn how to use them. Okay, Miss Ross. Okay, like in school settings, since everything is computerized. Yes, everything is computerized. So you will learn the terms, how to use Team. You will learn how to use Team, how you can create your meeting, how you can now you want to do your lesson plan. Lesson plan, you need to learn how to use PowerPoint. You will bring your sample of PowerPoint, the PowerPoint sample, you will put it. Go check your school, how they are doing their lesson plan, get sample of it, put your PowerPoint. The first thing what you need to do, you will go and check the activities that you have to do in Twinkle. You check it there in Twinkle. In Twinkle, you will find some of them. They are already put in full PowerPoint. You will get what you want to talk about. You just go, maybe you have to screenshot it and come on, paste it. Screenshot and come and paste it. Do the little write-ups you want to do and all of that. So all these things, you just need to know the exact app that you need to use. From there, when you know the exact app, now you can be able to ask someone, okay, Miss Nadesh, I want to know how to use Twinkle. Okay, Miss Nadesh, I want to know how to use Canva. I want to know how to create lesson with PowerPoint. Okay, because the word AI is so broad. It's so broad. If we have so many things, or if it's chat GPT, depending on your prompt, that is how it's going to respond. If you give them wrong prompts, they will give you answer similar to what you want. They will not give you the immediate answer. So just always make sure anything you want, if you don't know how to type it well, use the voice record anything you want. Once you're done recording, then you pause it, you check if your prompt is okay, then you send. They are going to give you the answer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nadesh. But when you're using the sound, the voice with Chat GPT, you need to actually be on the paid version. You need to actually be on
No,
a paid version to use
no,
the,
you
the
don't need to.
voice.
No, you don't need to be on the paid session,
Really?
the paid version. No.
Now, is it now
Yeah, you
or
don't need
before?
now, you don't need to be there. You can use it
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right. So, guys, any more questions? Because we are trying to round out.
Yeah.
We're trying to round up here because she's been here for 2 hours, approximately 2 hours, 25 minutes. That's not easy to be talking frequently. So we want her to give us last words. If you have any last words for us, for those who are listening, if you have any last words for those who are listening and for me, yeah, please just let us know. You can just tell us what you want to tell us before we have a close if people don't have questions.
Miss Naomi, you asked me something? It's like my network break.
Yes, I did. I did. I was asking. I
Oh,
said
sorry, I
you
did not
should.
get you.
No worries. What I was saying is, give us any last word if you have anything to tell the audience
Oh,
and myself. You just have to tell us because we are trying to close this session. Yeah.
okay. Thank you so much, Miss Naomi, first of all, for this invitation. I really appreciate. And for those of you that have been here from the beginning, thank you so much. And I would just want all of you to believe in yourself. Whether you're planning to travel or you have already traveled, there is no end point. Only you
Yeah.
can decide this is my last point. You can turn around at every second, no
Definitely.
matter your age. You will just sit and say, oh, I'm not been taking the right path. How can I go about it? And just see how you can look for someone that is in that same field that you admire to be. Connect with that person. So we end by telling you people, connect, choose a niche for yourself. Don't be everywhere. Choose a path for yourself. I want to be this. You will not hear because this other one is paying you. Abandon what you have passion for. You run to the other side. Choose a niche for yourself. Look for people that can carry you through and be consistent with what you're doing. Be flexible and don't forget to be always prayerful because God has the final say. And when you get information like this, please, I will always say, pass it on to the other people that are coming in and out of the country so no one will be left behind. Thank you so much for having me, Miss Naomi.
Thank you so much, Janadesh. 2 hours, 30 minutes. You've done so well. I really do appreciate you've been talking and giving us some very good nuggets of survival, especially for those that are in the diaspora. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your words. Some of them really touched me too as well. Even though I'm not a teacher, I don't have that passion. When I try, I really have to give it to you guys. It's not easy to control small babies. Yeah. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate. And guys, this is something that is going on. It's live and it's going to continue. I have another session with some other person on the 11th of April. On the 11th of April, I have another session. It's going to be an amazing one still. The person was in the UAE. The person left UAE and went back to Africa, and he is He was hired from UAE to Africa as a general manager. So that's some other important or very good conversation, real time that you would love to be part of. So don't miss out on that because actually, Teacher Nadesh, I'm doing this so that people get to understand what it is like living. We don't want to be on hearsays anymore. We want to have people live and direct in those countries that are going to tell us what it is like living there, the challenges they're faced. Because subsequently, I'll be having people from Japan, from Canada, I'll have people from the US, people that have actually been to the US, people who went through the US through the back door, people who went through the US through American lottery. They will tell you live and direct how it is like living in those places. So you should not sit and assume that life would have been better if we were in certain country. I'll have people from the UK too as well, people from Finland, people from Sweden, in general, people from the quote unquote better countries that everyone is gearing towards going to, right? So yeah, that's what we are having. So thank you so much again, Chicha Nadesh. Thank you. So thank you guys for watching. The pull up for
You're most
on that
welcome.
the pull up under Teacher Nadesh was amazing, amazing. I would say, like, I had over 24 people, 25 people here today joining the live session, asking questions, being interactive. And I really want to thank you guys for showing up for her. It means she has a very good impact in people's lives. And I would say, if you're not following her, you're seeing her for the very first time, let me show her face again once more. If you're seeing her for the very first time, get in contact with her, reach out to me or reach out to her, or probably you can follow her. Her name is Miss Nadesh, the advocate on TikTok. Go there and support her in your own little way. She's a mentor too as well. Yes, teacher Nadesh, you can tell us about your mentorship program so that people who are looking for mentors or people who want to be mentees under you can actually come to you. Tell us about your mentorship program.
Okay, so thank you for giving me this opportunity again. So to talk about my mentorship program, now I do offer mentorship program for people that just came into the UAE and they are confused career wise. People that maybe they are cleaners, like they're in other professions, waitress, any other career, and you want to get into the teaching field. People that are confused career wise, they don't know what to do. Because I have mentees that I mentor them, and after they feel like, oh, so this teaching field is not for me. I think I need to go back to my waitress field. So I do career orientation, I do the career guidance, and I do self-care. So I built people confidence. There are some people that when I started with them, they were unable to even express themselves. They were unable to even come on camera to open their cameras and all of those things. But after my mentorship program, they are self-confident. They can communicate because during the classes, supposed to be communicating, supposed to be giving their feedback and all of that. So I encourage them, they build their self-confidence. There we talk a lot about early years education. There we talk a lot about special needs education. There we talk about how you can be able to identify your why. Why are you doing anything? There we talk about how you can build your positive mindset. There we talk about how you can start your day with some growth mindset, how you can be able to see yourself as that person that is capable. No one can dim your light. Only you have that light that you can always point it. No one is allowed to dim that your light for you. So we do all of these things doing our mentorship program. So it lasts for 2 months. It's for 2 months, once in a week. But I can't say it's forever because so far I have 19 mentees, and I call them my family. I started the program in January. So it has just been, and on the 11th of February, we have celebration for the batch one and the batch two. So we'll be having our small gathering just to celebrate for the success they have gotten during the mentorship program. So the next batch is going to be starting next month. The first week of next month, the next batch is going to be starting. So if you're looking forward to join the mentorship program, do contact me, and don't worry, we become a partner. You become part of me for life. because I don't leave my mentees. I have a general group. I do pour all of them there. Once I'm done with them, I put them in that general group. There we continue as a family. Some people come there, even they have issues with their children. They cannot take care of their children. We see how we can contribute and help them take like this. And my mentors, when it comes to job giving, that they are my priorities. If I have a first hand job, I look at them first before any other person, before I go to my other general groups and all of that. And also, if you're here watching, you are a classroom teacher here in the United Arab Emirates. I am the president of classroom teachers. We have a group called African Teachers Connect. So I'm the
Mhm.
president there. If you are looking forward to join that group, you're a classroom teacher, feel free to come so you can be added, because we are planning for something very big. We are going to be having a very big seminar upcoming that will be having real time, real life classroom scenarios, how you can do your lessons, and everything is going to be happening there live in July by the special grace of God. So feel free to join us in the group so you can see how we are planning, how everything is going on. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. How did I actually had to miss you being a mentor? I would have said it long time so that actually many people would have actually learned from this. I'm so sorry that it skipped my mind. Yeah, so I wanted to ask the last one, right? Do you still see yourself, Teacher Nadesh, in the United Arab Emirates or in Middle East in the next 5 to 10 years? This is personal.
But truth be told, I don't see myself here the next 5 years. Truth be told, yeah.
Okay. All
Because
right.
my main reason, not because I am not fine, I am fine, but I look for my children. Because I have two kids. So automatically, with the cost of living, with the education system and all of that, it's not easy to be with the kids here.
All
So
right. All right. So thank you so much once again. Thank you. Thank you, Teacher Nadesh. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Let me ask you, Teacher Nadesh, don't go, please. I need to
yeah.
ask, is the mentorship program for free or is it payable?
No, it's not for free. Sorry, I forgot to say about this one. It is 300 dirhams. It is not for free. 300 dirhams.
All right. Okay. So thank you so much once again. She said the mentorship program is 100 dirhams. So yes, guys, we come to the end of this amazing session. We've been here live, dishing out important and juicy or juicier content or juicy content to you guys, making you guys to understand the dynamics of how it's rolling as a teacher or live and work in the United Arab Emirates. So don't miss coming on here on the 11th, on the 18th, on the 25th of April, because guys, it's going to be hot. I'm leaving the United Arab Emirates now, and I'm going out of the United Arab Emirates. So you're going to be here and you will learn from different people who walk the walk in those countries that you actually want to see yourself in. They are going to spill the real beans because we don't want hearsays, as I said earlier. So thank you so much, guys. And subscribe, share to other people so they will come here
Oh,
and
yeah,
probably
please.
learn from other people who actually walk the world. Thanks again, Chicha Nadesh. Let me see your beautiful face once more. Thank you so much. Until then, bye bye, and see you guys, and keep on sharing the good news, right? And don't forget to follow her on her TikTok. Bye bye, and bye for now. Bye, guys. Bye. And have an amazing, amazing, amazing time. Bye.